So I got
Here we are.
your YouTube and
No
your
King,
and
this fascist dictator. I don't know who got them to start using the Burger King cats, but whoever did that, I love you. That is class. That is what the right is all about, ladies and gentlemen. We know how to code.
No, I can't. We're coming in. I can't see talking.
I can't see. There's no. You guys can hear me, but not see me, right?
I'm not looking at anything. No.
I'm talking about the stage.
Yeah, no. I know. I don't see any requests either.
Do you see any requests? I can't even see the channel.
You can see the organization. Oh, look.
Looks like mostly psychotic women and old people.
Well, you just described the Democrat Party, sir.
Our local gay bar is called Democrat. I'm not making that up. That's not a joke. It's a real story. in South Carolina. I'm thinking about going and live streaming there later tonight.
We're looking for our scout people.
Is that a dude in heels?
Well, at least you know he's not going to be able to run fast.
We're here to make the case that illegal immigrants are Americans too. And only a fascist dictator would say no.
I think nothing.
Like I said, they're undercover. God, I hope nobody outs him. Oh. They know who it is.
Uh-oh.
I think we're getting exposed.
Yeah, they're speaking in Spanish right now.
Yeah,
Barry, I
the
wish you had a
lady.
better mic, though.
If you notice the older woman looking at them, I don't think she's on our side. She just realized that's who that is.
What do you think about this protest and why?
Now is when you take the time to go over to X and follow at the American Rise, because that's what awesome people do. Support our work. You see what we're all about.
Everybody.
And hell, while you're at it, follow the Warboy Studio too.
Yeah, and follow me. Damn it. Thanks, Barry. You prick. These guys are saying the stream of self-promotion. They can't even drop their boy's name. What the hell's up with that, man? I know, we do see a request, though. Okay.
I was recording, right, when you handed it to me?
No.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
Oh, I got it on here.
It's fine. Hello.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. I apologize. You get it.
I got in there.
Oh, we haven't heard this one before. It's the new one.
No Trump, no KK.
Another nursery rhyme. I didn't remember. You know, so it's that way.
Let's follow those dirty retards to keep it alive.
He's like the organizer. Best.
Capable of meaning.
We already use your patriotic sketchbook for here. Good morning.
I think we got another request.
Yeah, notice the best.
Barry.
I can barely hear you guys if you're trying to talk.
Yeah, Barry, I love you, bro, but you gotta tell me to join in too, because
What happened?
they honestly believe that there's people shouting out of the mouth of Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, we just hit 4,000 live viewers, which is awesome. Barry, I'm gonna mute you for a second.
What's that again?
I'm gonna mute you for a second.
All right.
Maria.
Thank you. Hi, folks. I just said I would pop by and say hello to each one of you, given that I am the niece of a fallen U.S. veteran, and I'm currently cousin to service personnel. My cousin Christopher Jr. has entered the army in the States, and unfortunately, my other account got cut off again. The usual left wokies got me cut. But I just wanted to say good evening to everyone and just find out what's happening.
Good evening.
All right, good
Morning.
evening, Maria. So, yeah, if you look up in the, it depends on what you call it, Jumbotron or Nest, and the area above the speakers, there is a live link to what's going on in Miami right now. We have people that are on the scene, so you can, if you have any questions for those people, or you want to make a comment or whatever about what you're seeing.
Well,
that's why
I'm actually dating a veteran myself, and my veteran is an I-Corps from the UK. So, in other words, he was Intelligence Corps. We haven't had a chance today to really follow what's going on, so we will probably catch into the link and see what's happening over there.
Well,
but
right
we
now
were just
you're
hoping
seeing
reading for yourselves that we might get a rundown.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much, and thank you for all the people that in your family that served.
Well, Uncle Chris sadly died 6 years ago. He got military cancer. he had a rare blood cancer as a result of service. However, his youngest son, Chris Jr., is now an Army engineer, of whom I'm so incredibly
I'm
proud.
gonna try to do some
I
interviews.
also, as
I'm
part of
gonna
his
try to get Pablo to go conduct some interviews.
served in the Marine Corps
Barry, you're
as
on.
a reserve.
Maria, hold on 1 second, my dear. Barry, we are muted. You are unmuted.
All right, we're gonna go try to conduct some interviews with our American illegal immigrant Pablo.
Oh boy, this is going to be
So
fun.
here's what we do. You want my other mic?
Again,
So you
guys.
can have it.
No, I have
Don't make this a
But you're not. But I'm not. But they'll be able to hear you.
They'll be able to hear it if you get close enough.
All right.
With whatever mic you got.
So you don't want me to turn the other one on? Flip it right there. Now we got.
No, I got
Yeah.
one here.
Yeah, but you're not here.
You're,
Are
yeah,
you?
No, I'm
tell
not
him
there
we,
at
can,
all.
we can't hear
That's what I'm
him.
saying. If I turn my other one and clip it right here, now they can hear
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Hold that.
And I just look kind of people are bad.
This is the whitest illegal immigrant protest I've ever seen.
Well, the immigrants realize, like, if they show up, they could get arrested. So, Jesus.
All right.
I mean, it is gonna happen.
We've got Pablo linked up.
Pablo, can you hear us?
Man, Miami's hot as fuck.
Let's fly.
It's liberal white women are always the best.
Oh God, yeah, they're amazing. I love them.
Here we go.
Yeah, I can
Hey, so my friend Pablo here is an illegal migrant, so they say, and he has every right to be here. We also think he's an American citizen. You guys agree? Yep, awesome.
That's what we're out here for. Though.
Hell yeah, that's right.
Hell to the no.
Like the other side of Which is the power button here? Is it on this side?
Yeah, right there.
This one off?
Oh, I love that song. Perfect. That's awesome. So, my friend Pablo here, they label him as an illegal. He's been here for 15 years, started a company. Even though his papers aren't good, they say that he should go home. But his home is here. So what would you say to the people on the right that maybe say, because you're illegal, you have to go home? You have papers to be here? No?
Been here 15 years. We started the process.
It's a long process.
It is.
As soon as he got elected, you know, I'm like, okay, so they might deport me. Yeah. So I started the process of getting my paperwork.
It just takes forever to get
And it's, they make it so complicated.
and they make you wait years and years. I have a cousin that's here too.
The whole part,
He's like, I'm not going to.
the whole part that I have a problem with though is like the
No, but
assimilation process that they force upon them. Like that's just, it's indoctrination. Like why should they learn English? Be forced to do that. That's what my problem.
I knew English. And like, I don't.
These Republicans, the Cuban Republicans, they can't even think they would do it. So,
Yeah.
what do they think?
They're across the street. They're like across the street. I don't know.
You can definitely tell she has had her fill of Burger King.
more ways than one. It is King Day.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
Superstar Rex is hawking fucking Burger King.
I want this shirt. Have it your way. I mean, I would put into college too, you know.
Oh, look at her. Look at that sweet little lady. Thank you, darling.
Is that?
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
That is one of those times
all the Cubans are on the other.
That's not true. They shapeshift. They could be all different colors, and you wouldn't even know. You see a dude with red hair and freckles, and they say they'll start speaking Spanish out of nowhere.
We can't hear it. We can't hear Pablo.
How are you?
No, Pablo, we can't hear him.
Don't point at me.
How are you?
All right, so
Gary, this one opinion in La Miga.
We have a request.
Right on it. Oh, I know.
The sun's today.
okay, and then
What are y'all calling anything in the nest with the canine?
Yeah, please repost the live link.
Okay.
I think it's
Oh, you're great. You're like, you're
There we go. Warboy Studios, click on that.
When I say we want, you say democracy. We want democracy. When I say we want, you say
Barry, we cannot hear anything in Enrique saying, bro. You notice it's all women.
The attractive ones too.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. No.
Are we going to have
just
the
can't.
19th Amendment talk again?
They just don't know how to shut.
So I guess these people really don't realize they're about the Burger King thing. Somebody did this. This is awesome. The Burger King hats everywhere. They have no idea.
oh my god, I said we should have.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Barry, bro, I don't know if
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
That's what low key looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what low key looks like.
This is why we don't want it, guys, because
I
this
gotta
is
clip
what
that.
it looks
and I
like.
gotta make a song out of it. I think I'm gonna
Oh,
make an EDM
man. Don't change them.
song. I'm gonna make an EDM song.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
How about Greece? Go look at Greece. Shithole. It looks like a dumb twat waffle.
Just a twat waffle.
There's no such, you know what, Missy, there's no appeal sorting that crap.
Why do they all have the same haircut?
They probably got a meeting.
All right, everyone can hear Pablo now, right? Because I got some text messages.
Yeah,
All right, yeah, they can hear you. No, it's good. There's an old text message.
Katie
yeah, we can't hear him.
No Trump. No KKK. No fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK. No fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK. No fascist USA. No Trump. No
What are you
KKK. No fascist USA.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA.
No
Is what they're
Trump.
saying.
No KKK. No fascist USA. No Trump.
Thank you for the translator, Rob.
See what?
Yep.
They all sound like they have a dick in their mouth.
They wish.
Get ready. We're trying to line up a good one.
This was big enough. I'm gonna have to hire a personal assistant.
What do you think is the combo of their event?
It's probably a dude dressed as a woman.
I didn't tell him to say it. I didn't tell him to say it.
I'm in my car.
Stop that shitty Starbucks. For the coffee.
We got a smile.
Be careful, they're going to let us grab and cut the radio.
Oh, but guess what? I do actually have a gift card that I got.
Oh, yeah. I've never been much of a political person until they start to say that my best friend is not welcome here, who they deem as illegal, and that's that's why I'm motivated now. I didn't even know about this till I saw it online. I figured just come check it out.
It didn't have to be this way. Like, no one is saying don't make criminals out. It says don't fucking pick them up, bro. Just because you're brown doesn't mean you're a criminal.
I'm getting beautiful. You guys would love my outfit, so I'll show you guys.
Are you going?
Yeah, I
No, stay home.
tried to come.
No, Kate. No. We're not having it.
Opposite day?
Yeah, no, Kate. I'm sorry, honey. I am going to absolutely 100% push back on you on that. Do not stay home. If you do stay
Sweat
home,
leaking in the.
if you do stay home, you're letting the terrorists win. Fuck fear. I'm not playing. I'm not mad at you, okay? But I'm fired up.
I know that.
I'm fired up
just
about
like,
this issue, and I'm gonna go off on a fucking. I'm gonna stand on my pedestal right now.
Mhm.
Do not let these fuckers cuck you out. Do not let these fuckers make you sit at home in fucking fear, because this is our country. It's not theirs. The second they decided they wanted to walk around with fucking communist flags, with fag flags, with any of these flags, I'm telling you right now, it ceased being their country. When they said they want to burn the very institution of what American exceptionalism down, the second they did that is the second this country ceased being theirs. When they said that the Constitution is antiquated, it's not their country anymore. This is our country. These are our towns. These are our cities. These are our streets. We cannot live in fear. This is what terrorists want. We don't sit home. We go out. We do the things that we're normally going to do. And if they get in your face, you fuck them up.
Amen, brother.
Thank you,
A
sir.
double fucking man. Like Christ.
Oh, it's gonna be a party.
I
Right,
know.
how many parties can one or two up there?
I am not going to live in fear. No way.
Let's do
I didn't have children right now. If I had children, you had to see that, I would be out there with my teenage kids. But I'm really little.
No, that's not what I'm saying. When people misconstrue what it looks like, is if you had plans today, don't let them stop you from doing your plan. I don't advocate anybody going to their shit. But if you are out and about and you're watching the city that you're in, you're watching people get attacked, don't stand for it. You know, I don't advocate for anybody doing what I do. Like, I'm going into the belly of the beast today.
That kind of, it's the biggest city in the U.S. and now I'm sick and tired of so my parents just so much down as soon as I saw the fact that they renamed
If he decides to take a fair trip,
that was
I don't even want to think about that. I don't even know what that would do.
My shirt is something that absolutely fit in. And I'm just going to go have this session. I'm not going to be nasty, I'm not going to be asshole, I'm not going to be them. But I just want to go and see what's going on and just have pleasant discussions and see what the mind rot has. Be careful with your hand, please. Yeah, I minutes ago they had to remove the bone from my hand.
Is that flag touching the ground? Get that flag off the fucking ground.
On another hand, I'm perfectly safe. I will not put myself in danger. So I won't. Okay, I love you.
That's the only reason why I said just be safe. Just be safe.
Thank you. I will. I will not do anything.
Yeah.
In any way.
Don't get me wrong. I've done protests before. I know what they're like. I'm just like, no.
Like, does anybody think that anything was years to, you know, the Congo blog or whatever? I think that they're going to use this as a launch pad to carry.
You didn't want to touch your dirty brown hand.
And now, like the Apple Store, all the stores.
Be quiet for 1 second. Barry, can you hear me now?
with the UM shirt.
Yeah.
Barry, can you hear me now?
Where?
Barry.
He's over there in the green polo.
Apparently, we have been identified.
Uh-oh.
So I was just letting people know on the stream that we have been identified.
Barry, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Barry, can you hear me?
Barely. Was that you calling me? Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I can't hear anything that Enrique's saying right now.
You can't hear anything Enrique's saying?
Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Well, now I
Can't hear it. Now he can because he's close to me, probably.
Yeah.
What about now?
We can't hear any of the interviews. No, can't hear anything. So if
all right. Yeah, they couldn't hear the interview. I don't know why.
They'll catch it on the documentary then.
Yeah.
No protest, no peace. No protest, no peace. No protest, no peace.
They did get something right. This is what the democracy looks like. Trash.
All right, I'm gonna mute you guys for a second.
What's that?
I'm gonna mute you guys for 1 second, and if I see you doing an interview, I'll bring it back.
All right, I'll give him my mic next time.
Aaron, what's going on, bro?
Oh, we were just laughing that, it was so hot for this rally. It was so dangerous that I've been here since 7:30 and it's now 10:45 and I haven't even drank a bottle of water because I'm just dying, Rob. It's so hot. Oh my God. How can we rally outside in this level of heat?
Are you still there?
Yeah, we're still here. Just everybody's talking and hanging out and making new friends with the people that aren't afraid.
How was the turnout?
About 75 people.
Well, it is what it is.
No, it is what it is. You're right. It shows how many people actually ran their mouths on the internet and didn't show up. Like one named Coyote that claims that he texted me and claimed that he's outside looking at us, but he won't walk up and introduce himself. Yeah, my ass, Coyote's here. So every time you'll see Coyote and he tells you about how we were supposed to stand up for ourselves. Y'all make sure to let Coyote know that he's a coward and a pansy, and he didn't do the things he preaches on the internet. And when all your other big names are in here that said they were going to come or acted like they cared, make sure to let them know on their spaces that all they do is run their mouths for views and clicks on the internet. And just make sure everybody understands that Texas is not the bold state that you believed in. That we have become basically just a little less left of California now. So that's what we've become.
Right. Sick. It's sad. So yeah, great. Thanks for the heads up. I'll drag him whenever I see him.
Drag them all.
Well, I absolutely will. It's, I think it's telling. So to your point, Aaron, all those 75 people, if there's anybody still there, they all fucking deserve what I'm sure you've already, kudos, a fucking pat on the back. For fuck's sakes, it's pretty sick to see. And again, what we were just talking about is not about going into the hot zone of anything, but day to day, stand your ground. I hate when I see people taking off a hat or hiding their pride about being free when they're in a group that is where they become a minority. Allowing yourself to be intimidated by dumb fuck retard leftists is the worst place to be, and you might as well just fucking lay on the
What do you mean? What do you mean intimidated by leftists? Most of the right-wing social media was the one that told everybody to stay away and that you were going to get beat up by some leftists.
About it. Don't go out.
Yeah, don't go out.
And I'm like, if J6 didn't fucking happen, despite everything that everybody fucking had to go through and all the fucking shit people had to endure, tragically, where would we be right now? You know what I mean? People just fucking fail to see the long-term of events and the ripple effect that occurs, the good and the bad, right? It's disgusting. Listen, J6 would have happened if you people hadn't gone there. I'm glad it did happen because we're where we're at right now.
Well, I mean, you want to know how dangerous this is? It's now almost 11, and there is not a single No Kings protester out here. We have had no conflicts.
No trainees.
There are tourists just walking around looking at the Capitol. It's a normal, peaceful day. It feels great outside, especially for Texas this time of year. And I'm so hot that I'm in a black polo with an barely even sweating, but it's hot.
But to your point, imagine how people in Minnesota right now, there's this whole fear, right? So they're sparking, this incident happened. Melissa Hortman and her husband are now dead. There's somebody at large, right? There's a police officer, and now people are scared. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. Is you know what I mean? Whatever the backstory on what occurred this morning in Minnesota is setting the precedent to finally instill that fear again. Even though it's allowed to stand up for it.
Nick, hold on one second. Barry, what's going on, bro?
Yeah. Oh, those there? They're the Trump are directly across there. There are not many of them, but I don't know. I think you're just waiting across the street.
You guys going over to the other side.
Some lady was passing it out. I was like, "Can I have one?" She's like, "Oh, yeah, sure."
The video we're seeing from Miami.
Yeah, so right now we're live from Miami at the No Kings protest.
It's so interesting.
Can you hear me, Rob?
I can hear you loud and clear, Barry.
All right, so we're gonna go when Enrique's done having a smoke break. We're gonna go back over there, maybe do a couple more interviews. I'll give him my mic so you guys can hear. But then after that, we're gonna go across the street to the very few Trump people that are there, and Enrique is going to reveal himself to the people across the street.
Here we go. Oh boy.
I mean, they can't say that we're do anything, because there's literally 5 Trump supporters over there, and fucking 1,000 of them.
Which is fucking sad.
So, what is his backstory exactly?
Enrique is Pablo. He's undercover as Pablo, who's been in the country for 15 years and started a company, and they want to deport him now because his paperwork's not in order.
Is it a car wash company? I hope it's a car wash company.
No, they build custom rafts. Pablo's company. Yeah. They build custom rafts. He has a lot of experience in the small improvised boat manufacturing department.
That is an
That's
inside
the
joke.
American dream, though, isn't it? To work for
ladies,
Carl
ladies and gentlemen, that's an inside joke.
Yeah, I say that because he's Cuban.
And he came over here on a raft, so our nickname for him is Rafty.
He was born here.
I know.
Yeah, don't tell him that though. He's too important to the movement.
What? What did he say?
He said we know that he said that you came over here on a raft. I said, no, you were born here. He goes, we know that. Like, no, we don't tell you that because you're too important to the movement. You're our very own Clayton Bigsby.
Does he have 20-inch rims on 15-inch tires?
He's got 24-inch Daytons on a $2,000 Geo Metro.
I don't trust that math.
The fucking rims are worth more than the Geo.
Have you touched base with Alex G?
Ask him if you can hear my mic.
Can you hear Enrique?
No.
No.
I mean, I can barely hear him. I can hear him in the background, but I can't hear him like as if he's on a mic.
I'm gonna try something. Disconnect the mics and then reconnect them.
No.
This is Captain. I just want to say I'm glad you're doing this. I got to hop off, but I fully support you. I posted out the link everywhere. I'll try to hop in a couple hours. But,
We're an independent channel. We started a YouTube channel not too long ago because my buddy Pablo here, he's been here for 15 years, started a company, and his paperwork's not legit, but he's been paying taxes for 15 years. So we felt inclined to kind of just come talk to people and see why they're out here and why it's important to support people like Pablo, because he is, even though he doesn't have paperwork, he's still an American citizen. He's been here for 15 years. Exactly. Yeah, I know.
So, I've got the new things in America. Over there. You need a backdrop or an interview?
Oh, no, we're getting ready to head back over there and do some interviews. But if you'd like to do an interview with Pablo and talk to him for his channel and, get your point of view out, we just want to know, we want people to see basically that people like Pablo are real and to not consider him an American citizen after all this time of paying taxes and and owning a business. That's my motivation.
My neighbor, who's not right here right now, she's Peruvian. She's a naturalized citizen. Married to a Jewish man.
Right.
And even though she's naturalized, she's still
Yeah.
So this is all about, seniors are afraid for themselves and so but we're also afraid for our neighbors.
Sure, yeah. Well, you got Trump taking everyone's Social Security. She's concerned that Trump is taking Social Security. All right, hold on. Mic check. Can you hear Enrique now?
Negative.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
And I come in loud and clear.
That's what you get. That's what you get for not paying the good money for the good.
It worked
DJI
fine
mics.
before. It worked fine before, and then minority it up and broke it. And now,
Probably doesn't work.
well, whenever you do an interview, I'm just going to give you this one.
All right, let's go one more roll through.
Yeah.
Get like one or two more, and then we'll go into the telephone booth.
All right. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
Is he gonna come on a telephone booth like Superman, with his cape off? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see,
I know.
Literally gonna burst out.
You're doing great.
I should be like, yeah, you want to protect all those. We need to protect those illegal, and then sort of racist slurs. See what she says. Okay. All right. Let's get our shiznit situated.
All right, everybody. If I can what's going on right now, we should not be trailing this far behind other quote-unquote influencers. I do not consider myself.
You influence me, Rob, every day to try harder and be beautiful, baby.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So here we are. We're with our token illegal
Hey, can you tell me? You asked Token.
Completely undocumented Pablo. He's always sleepy. I don't know why he's so sleepy. He's so tired all the time.
I'm gonna go to hands really quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, Uppy.
Yeah, so I did a drive-by. I'm just north of Pittsburgh. They had ours staggered. The further out from Pittsburgh, the sooner they started. And as you get into Pittsburgh, they're a little later in the afternoon. So drive-by by one that went off at 11. I'd say there were 30 or 40 people. The average age is probably 65. And there was one person standing in the middle. I've been trying to get a picture that says these people are idiots. And he's in the middle of everything, which is kind of funny. But no Trump supporters except the guy just standing in the middle with a sign that just says these people are idiots. So I'm trying to get a picture, but he keeps spinning it around, and it just says I don't know why I'm here, and then the other side says these people are idiots. So
He's trying to herd cats. Understand?
that's exactly right.
They all have toxoplasmosis. I'm telling you.
All right, we're doing an interview. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna unmute them.
Nice.
Poor ball sack.
He does not know.
No problem.
I'm going to get him on our show.
Yeah. Same with Joe. That's he said they want
There's a camera behind you, sir.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do you know there's a camera behind you, sir?
I want it. No, yeah, he's not a fascist like you. Yeah, no. She called me a fascist.
I didn't know you called me a fascist.
Because once you do that, once we start doing this,
Shonda.
That's nice.
Oh, this is
having this conversation and we cut it in fascist. Yeah, let's automatically box each other. So let me ask you a conversation. There's fringes on the right, but would you say that there's also fringes on the left? I mean, so that there are people that want to go. Like if you're like, well, I'll say this: if you keep voting for that, you are accepting that. You understand? You are accepting. No, it's not the same on both sides. You are accepting white supremacy. You are accepting, and no matter how far the red line is going farther and farther, and we're still stepping over that red line. Now you see what's happening.
I'm going to go
You think this is happening
where?
just out of
Right here? Okay.
It's happening because of the brainwashing of the mainstream media.
Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Supporting illegal immigrants. Oh man, stop using the word. You know what you guys like to use? You like to use the word. You like to use the word legality, and you like to use the word constitution as shattering them out of the crowd.
Barry, give me a yay or no. Any chick saying that is she one of us?
Coming in here and taking 10, 20, 30 years to just get a fucking citizenship. Do you understand what that is? They should make it easier. No, they should make it easier. Okay, so when it's said, how do they make it easier? By looking at all the brown people that you don't belong here. The same thing.
Look at how pissed off this old white man is.
Like it's what you're doing here. They're looking for brown people.
He's
to
like
get the fuck out of here. We want
Oh
white
yeah,
people
he
here.
absolutely
We want only white people. This is what you're brown. Get the fuck out of here. That's what they want. Oh, illegal. That's the buzzword. Illegal immigrants, because that's wild. That makes you salivate. Illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants. What does that mean? Illegal. You're fucking illegal. I'm illegal. We're illegal. Oh, great. Good for you. What fight did you have? None. All the people who fought in World War
Very
II.
epitome of beta. Right here.
You're not suckering me into anything. I'm glad to have this conversation. Because I'm 56. How old are you? I don't know, 20 something. Probably like 6 years older enough to know your ass from your fucking elbow. You haven't seen the arc of this country. Okay, you know what's the earliest
Part
president?
of this country. Yeah.
What's the earliest president
I don't know, Obama
No,
deported
they give us a
more
life
illegals
got
than
killed.
ever did.
Right. Okay. Whatever that fucking
And I voted for Obama.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so that you lived under. Who's the first president you lived under? We only appreciate who's the first president you lived under? That's what this is all about.
Let's see if
You
they
know
ban
it is.
from the-
Thank you. Thank you.
Democrats in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, we put
We still don't know where Hillary Clinton was.
And all sorts of transplants, except the American. And that's why I was asking people, like, you guys are talking to the wrong people because they don't love America. No, we've never seen America. We've never seen it. That's why I say this. Yeah, it's coordinated messaging. George Soros, the people that own it's coordinated messaging of people who are pissed off. People are
Like
fucking
I
pissed
said
off.
in
They're
my post,
coordinated.
when
That
it's all
guy's
these
fucking
offenders,
You guys
do not be
support.
surprised
You
when
guys
you get
support
caught by
criminals.
it.
Okay, you guys support criminals. He's not getting deported. He's not getting deported.
They got Enrique.
Brown the one. This is Brown. Ice is coming in the street with a little bit of they're in there. You got no fight in that game. You have no fight in that game. You have no stake in that fucking game.
He
Who are
just
you?
couldn't stay undercover. He just couldn't stay undercover.
People don't think you're who are you?
He did. I'll give him credit. He tried hard.
You know who I remember? Reagan. That guy fucking started
Taking in this we have this stuff.
Nice talking to you. What's the name of your place? I know you're going to edit this heavily, but okay. No, brother, wait, can I say something? I appreciate you actually talking.
Hey, you know, good job for both of you for at least having a conversation. I mean, that's we don't have to agree on anything, but having dialogue is good, and what you did was good.
What's going on, Patty? I can hear you, but you're breaking up.
We give everybody a voice in America. It's the First Amendment. We can go wherever we want. We can go wherever we want. You don't get to dictate that.
Well, what are you gonna come into the vineyard? I mean, are you gonna come into the studio?
Do you support mass deportation? Yes.
Amazes me how these Democrats try to reinforce their insanity. Oh, come on.
Give lies.
I love it. So there's a lot of people that are working. You know, if you're working and you're going to work your way to keep doing it. But we didn't vote for us. We voted.
Look at this retard with his Burger King crown on.
Yo, they're passing them out here, dude. They're passing them out here. That's the funny part.
Is it really? Yeah, yeah, ding, fries are done. I gotta get Enrique to do that. Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
May the Schwartz be with you. Spaceballs is coming back.
They call him Maryland's dad. Maryland's dad. One of those senators said anything about an American citizen coming to prison by weaponized guns. I just don't understand. And it goes back to what I was saying about deportation. Every single violence
KKK, no fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK, no fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK, no fascist USA!
Hey, so I got a show on his network, and I've been following your content a lot. We'd really like to get you on our show to interview. So let's get touch base.
Oh, Chris, now they know that Enrique's on their content right in his face. Look at this fat old superstar left yelling and screaming into
As soon as I saw somebody interviewing, I saw you.
Yeah, how do we get in touch with you when we leave here? Let's link up and get you on. I want to get you on the show.
Patty, I wish there was a way
Actually
to
live
like,
right now.
Patty, I wish there was a way to like lower the
No, I don't know.
volume on that one and raise the volume on the other ones.
Yeah.
Patrick.
I haven't seen a pretty one yet.
Got some
The
handsome
person with
fellows.
the bullhorn is the
right there.
same one you'll see on YouTube screaming at the cops when they get pulled over for speeding.
So, Patty, what's going on with you? You run into any shit yet?
No, everybody's actually been pretty cool. Like, so my friends here are hanging out, just having some beers. That's pretty cool. And then we got some other fellows here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's pretty chill, man. Like it's what's going on there?
Well, Enrique lasted probably about 30 minutes undercover, and you know, he just
We're
can't.
really proud of him, actually. That's great.
I'm surprised he lasted that long.
I think it was the first round that
We are, Patty. We're running just under 6,000 live viewers right now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the Nationals baseball game in a few minutes, and then I'll do some stuff from there, and after that, a riot. So
right.
we'll see how that goes.
Enjoy the
I
brew.
love that you're gonna go eat hot dogs and sing tape game while like everything's burning down allegedly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, definitely hot dogs.
I'm like,
Patty, give me what happened.
get that bitch off the plane!
The second they found out that Enrique was Enrique, they all got in his face and started screaming, "No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA." Oh,
right.
Here's a Karen yelling at him. Hold on, we got to get this.
Yeah, you guys can hear Enrique, right? Oh, no, it's not.
Let me know if you guys
Can you hear? Do a mic check, Enrique. Can you hear Enrique?
That's fine with with the bullhorn is the same one as you're screaming about
immigrants staying, but to say that there's no illegal immigrants is the most retarded shit I've ever heard.
No fear. Everyone is welcome here. No hate. No fear. Everyone is welcome
Oh yeah, they're surrounding it now. If you guys aren't watching this.
Everyone is welcome here. No hate. No fear. Everyone is welcome here. No hate.
Except for Enrique Cario.
Everyone is welcome here. No hate. No fear. 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 Everyone is welcome here. No hate.
Flag.
Everyone is welcome here. No hate. No fear. Everyone is welcome here. No hate. No fear. Everyone is welcome here. No hate. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. No fear. Immigrants.
Congressman got shot.
Yeah, we heard.
Crazy shit's going down.
Yeah.
Dude, there's fucking congressmen women now, dude. They're going straight to the source.
Figuring, I think, wasn't it?
No, he was
Welcome here. No hate. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. Welcome here. No hate. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate.
Barry.
No fear.
I mean,
No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. 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 No fear. No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump!
You heard her?
No KKK! No fascist
No
USA!
insurrectionists, no fascists USA.
No KKK! No fascist USA!
No insurrectionists, no fascists.
No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump! No KKK! No fascist USA! No Trump!
Nothing says Chinese, American, every single American flag you see here, all made in China.
So Enrique's making fun of them for carrying American flag for the Can you guys hear me?
They got unlimited PTO, man.
I
can hear you, Rob.
All right.
None of these people work. Okay.
So they're so obviously you can see and hear that they're surrounding Enrique. They're saying no insurrectionists, no fascists either. And Enrique just gave them shit for all carrying American flags that are made in China. I'm enjoying this immensely.
I like how they say no insurrectionists, no fascists, yet they support a party that kills more babies than Hitler killed Jews.
Yep.
And the KKK was formed by the Democrats.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly, we're dealing with no fascist USA, no Trump, no KKK, no fascist.
About every 10 minutes.
Hey, you should let him. He's
about every
racist legislation was written by Democrats.
Thank you.
2 words, Strom Thurmond.
Zip it. So every 10 or 15 minutes or so, they have one of those signage vans that have like the LED signs on the back of it drive past the rally. I'd like to find out who's funding that shit.
The one that says traitors.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Probably.
See if anybody can get the license plate. See if it's a like.
Everyone is welcome here, no hate, no fear. 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 Everyone is welcome here, no hate, Everyone is welcome here, no hate, no fear. Everyone is welcome here, no hate, no fear. Everyone is
What was that, Missy?
We gotta elect a Mrs. Protest, the protester we think is the best out of all of them. By the end of the stream.
Oh, it was definitely the fat old woman, the fat old white woman with the. Oh, there she is in the background.
She's just scared she's gonna have to eat cat food.
How many people are at this Miami rally?
It's thousands right now.
What does it look like? Numbers? Thousands.
Thousands.
Wow. Thousands.
How many people are here?
Oh, that's interesting. Thousands. Just remember
Anybody tracking what's going on here in Houston?
All right, guys, we can't talk over one another. We need to do hands. Aaron, go ahead.
Just remember that when the right wing makes fun of.
We need to. I was going to call Quentin to see if he wants me to pick up the truck.
Okay.
Jeff.
So sorry, but Aaron was in the middle of talking.
All right, we are doing we have to do hands, guys. And Aaron was in the middle of talking, so let's. Okay, Aaron, go ahead.
Yeah. Again, just remember that those lefties that live in their mom's basement with their quote unquote paid protesters show up by the thousands to protest for rights against what we believe in, and right wing people are afraid to show up because they're scared. Just remember that. Like when y'all run your mouths and you want to make a post about lefties at least show up to protest to win. You don't. So they're going to keep winning politically, and they're going to keep getting their policies pushed through because they're the ones applying the pressure that we're afraid to come up and do. Just remember this. I've warned y'all. I've told you, you can laugh at them all you want, but at least they fight for what they want.
All right, so guys, listen. If you're in the space, please raise your hands and be patient because I'm trying to do both. I'm going from the live video to the spaces, and we can't have people talking when I have that unmuted. Like he's doing an interview with somebody right now. We will get back to you. You just have to have patience. This is a different kind of space. I understand that you're not used to it, but this is how this has got to play out. All right, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, if I say I want to say it was Clark from earlier, Clark, and then Nicole possibly, and then Tommy.
Yeah, Tink, we're gonna go back to we're gonna go back to the rally for a couple of minutes because he's interviewing somebody, and then we'll get to Clark.
Okay.
When democracy is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When democracy is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When democracy is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When democracy is under attack, what do do we do? Stand up for
That's
someone who's superior to you. What do we do? Stand up like that. When democracy is under attack. What do we do? Stand up like that. When democracy is under attack. What do we do? Stand up like that. When democracy is under attack. What do we do? Stand up like that. When democracy is under attack.
We'll go to hands real quick.
All right, go ahead, Clark.
Hey everyone, hey James Missy. Rob, just wanted to say thank you for putting me in this space. It's great to find out what's actually going on. So this is a beautifully done. And if you could point me in the direction of the live stream, that would be great. Do I just go to Rob's profile for that?
In the next Jumbotron.
Yeah, it's up in the nest.
And I just wanted to say thank you for allowing me up. I appreciate you, and I'm here to show my support. I've shared the room out to all the group chats and everything, and thank you. I'll chime in when I got something else to say.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, Clark. Who's next, Tink?
No problem.
It's gonna be. I want to say it was either Nicole or Tommy, then Kate, and then Trash.
I'll be really fast. I was just gonna say, to Aaron's point, Aaron's gone. His comment about not many people having attended. I think it's telling to individuals who complain and say, "What are we going to do when this is happening?" And offer.
Hang on.
Solution.
Nick, hold on one second. We got a chick that's in Enrique's face right now.
They have every right to be here. They have every right to be here. They have every right to be here. I disagree with you guys. I disagree
Enrique's going to hike up. I think they're calling him off to leave. This old ass white dude is it looks like he's in a position of authority because he's wearing a blue vest with white stripes. I'm wearing a vest, so I'm important. Next we'd have to see her two looks of 1965.
Told me that I'm the wrong color. So we finally got the ACLU on camera stating that I am the wrong color. And then we have another liberal saying that I don't belong here. Stop the grifter! He's a grifter! Does that mean that he should be deported? Yeah, you're a racist. Stop the grifter! You're a grifter!
Look at this fat inside. Oh, they just he just got out of his mommy's basement.
Got lucky the president won. Now I'm out here helping to deport your friends. Our judicial system works. You were convicted, sir.
Did you know that they made him the spokesperson for the ICE Act?
Oh, Barry just dropped the bomb. Oh, man. Barry just dropped the bomb.
I'm a white supremacist.
Could you possibly in the
So this is perfect. We have the SLU. They also said that I should be deported. And then this gentleman right here just called me a white supremacist. I mean, this is fucking awesome, dude. I couldn't imagine that I was going to have this much fun coming out. You from my country. I'm in your country. Let's get a piece of the side.
We have 6,666 live viewers. Yeah, it's just annoying. You are Enrique, yeah? No, nobody knows who you are. No, it's not Saturday morning. Barry, this is next one. Barry, you can hear me. Enrique is going to roll off the top and it's going to be Whew. Yeah, this is tripled in size since we started right now. And now the major news network, a major quote unquote news network, is interviewing Enrique. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get off here because I can't sit here and listen to everybody laugh on the internet and make fun of lefties and the thousands that are standing up while nobody showed up in Texas. So y'all think this is funny? It's not. Those people have more balls than most of the people in this room. So y'all have a good day. Y'all enjoy laughing at the people, fat fuckers that at least show up for rallies. Have a good day.
Are you welcome to come join me in South Carolina anytime for one of these?
You mean the people that don't have jobs and that are unemployed? Yeah. I'll gladly miss out on that.
It just looks like it smells really good.
Well, no, the point that Aaron's trying to make is that the people that all said that they were going to the Texas rally bailed on it because they were afraid of this type of stuff happening in Texas, which is fucking bullshit. It is. I agree with Aaron 100%. It's not because he's my boy. It's not because he's my friend, but because I have been out there for 10 fucking years punching these fucking homos in their face. There's plenty of video of me doing it, and I don't regret it. I will never say I'm sorry for it. Hold on a second, Enrique's. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, so I'm gonna keep this so that I can mute and unmute real quick. So no, Aaron's 100% correct. The fact that Texans didn't show up because they got cucked out because they were worried about violence happening at the Capitol over the left, he's right. He's 100% correct. It's shameful that New Hampshire is going to have a bigger showing at one of these rallies as far as patriots go than Texans. And, you know, everybody that talks shit said, oh, yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to support and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And none of them showed the fuck up.
It is probably really hot outside, though, honey.
No, it's like,
Right?
he said it was like 79 fucking degrees. Miami's 10 times fucking hotter than Austin right now.
What I'm saying is people always have a lot of excuses why they don't want to do something because it's difficult putting yourself out there.
Well, to the point, you know, people come on here and they bitch and complain about the left. They bitch and complain and say, I'm a fucking lion. I ain't a sheep. They run their mouths and like little timid fucking sheep. They sit in their houses. They lock their doors. They barricade the fucking windows because they're fucking scared. And over here, they fucking run their mouth and they talk all this shit. And they say they're gonna go, and they're like, yeah, and then the excuses on the tail end. Oh, you know, and poor Aaron.
Oh yeah, all the attention is now turned to the fact that Enrique Taylor is there. Yeah, I see you, Barry. I see you. Oh, that's a funny picture. There's a trans flag right behind Enrique. I hope somebody clips that and posts it.
Which is the most full thing on the internet. So until you're able to squash X shit, don't get it twisted.
Also, we could.
They don't want to have intelligent conversation. They don't want to have this sort of like normal political discourse. They resort to using their megaphones
Wow, I'm shocked at how strong they are. I figure they want to quit by now.
Yeah, no, they're planning on going most of the day. Oh, man, if they weren't,
I'm glad I have a dad.
if this wasn't well, yeah, it's just melee. Oh, this old white guy is yelling at Enrique.
Yeah, she did.
Anyway, I agree with you. Congress is in right now. Right now, but now we're recognizing that Trump is losing his mind and he's demands to go. Did he say anything different than what he's doing right now? Yes. Didn't he say Ukraine? He would
It's weird because the liberal racist community is such a diverse community.
And no one is
I don't understand why you're here.
It's Benedict. It's so obvious. Why don't you recognize that? Because Oh, yes, of course. Let's go.
So we had somebody
Negro
post.
Chivato! Negro Chivato! Negro Chivato!
Sorry, I'm in Spanish, I think. All right, so update as of 20 minutes ago that the man who killed the Minnesota rep, Melissa Hortman, had a bunch of No Kings. Like it looks like cut up pieces of paper that say "No Kings" on it. They said that that's what they found in the front seat of the car.
So liberals kill liberals. What the fuck?
Yeah, because supposedly they broke with their party and voted against.
Giving illegals.
Yeah.
Rob, can we go to hands?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Clark. Thanks for waiting.
Oh, I already remember.
Oh, I thought you had to go again. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, I know. Who else was waiting? It was Kate and then Tommy, I think, before. Sorry, guys. What's up?
I was just wondering when the Trump parade is that coming up soon? The military parade? I would.
Does anybody have any information on that? I'll just go
Like RSBN.
Yeah, okay, just go for yourself.
I just do
Well,
myself.
all right, well-
I'm like, okay. Because we,
I'm sorry, I had to reboot the space. What was the question?
do you know what time the military parade is, Rob?
6.
Oh, tonight. Okay.
Yes.
So tonight?
Yes.
Why is it
6
in
p.m.
the evening? Okay.
All right, let's go back to the
That's a
stream real
random,
quick.
like, time to have a parade.
I'm
assuming that he's going to go back tomorrow after this weekend.
Look at all these people keeping in trying to say,
it doesn't work. But you were trying to, I wasn't. I'm pardoned. I'm pardoned. Come on. Be a little
Be on here too.
What was that?
Well, no,
Kate?
no. Remember how I said? Remember how you had that guy that Rob Manis interview that did the paid protesters sending him out? I wonder if he's got people down there today.
Oh, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all.
What was that dude's name
Hey,
again?
y'all, they have almost every street block down that I could turn down, and there's literally hundreds of people protesting in my city. Hundreds.
Where are you?
Maybe thousands.
Where are you at without doxing yourself?
No, I don't care. I'm in Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, Barry, you can't hear us, can you?
It's just not on you.
All right, guys. I need to
That was awesome. Hey, we're more than willing to talk. You know, you're allowed to disagree. I'm open to it. Just talk. You know, express your points. You're allowed to express your points, man. Let's just have a normal conversation.
All right, so I want to know what you doing here in Miami, going against what you did to the United States. You and your group. What are you doing here? Yeah, right here. What are you doing here right now? What are you doing here right now? Everybody's against Trump. What are you doing here, man? You guys can't. This is the ability for you to disagree with me and have this conversation that we're doing right now. What you did to the United States is gross. What did you do? You went inside the Capitol and you destroyed it. You ain't
listen to this fucking idiot.
That's all I gotta say, bro.
He wasn't even in the state. This is how much he fucking
You and
knows.
your whole group, right?
Yeah, walk away. Let's go.
He wasn't even there that day.
Barry, can you hear me?
What was the reason that you got arrested? Give me the reason. That's all you did. You celebrated. You didn't plan nothing with your Proud Boys group. I'm sorry. Nothing I can say right now about the Capitol. If I plan the Capitol, there's nothing I would love for. So how you feel that Trump did this way? How do you feel? But he got you out. Are you gonna behave or you gonna do some crazy shit like the Proud Boys? What you gonna do? Are you gonna be
I don't know what the Cowboys are.
Don't touch. You can say whatever you want. Don't
So
touch.
why the Proud Boys have such a bad rap? Why do you guys have such a bad rap? Because in the age of polarized,
Why do they have such a bad
we
rap?
don't care what race you are. We don't care what.
Instead of being a complete moron, ignorant.
All right, my brother, listen. I don't want to really talk to you that much anymore. God, respect. God is watching you, bro. That's what I gotta say. God is watching you, bro. And the Proud Boys.
Hey.
And Donald Trump, too, bro.
Hey, but at least you were willing to have a conversation. I respect the hell out of you for that, man. So. Yep.
Barry, can you hear me?
That's the point.
What do we do?
Barry, can you hear me?
I don't know if they're marching. I'm not gonna follow. I'm hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
So what are they saying on the screen?
I can't see the screen. I haven't looked at the screen really.
Can you?
Let's say 7,000 people.
It does.
7,500.
Are they able to hear me?
7,500.
Can you hear Kike Tartar?
Did they hear that
Yeah,
whole?
I can hear.
You heard everything?
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
I can. Yeah, I got to press the speaker to my ear, but yeah, they heard everything.
Yeah. So at some points I had to mute it because the fucking megaphone was way too loud.
I mean, it's. I'm glad.
Yo respeto cubano, estoy en los Estados Unidos. Un tipo como tú puede hacer.
Hey, I will say, look, I am not. Everyone knows who knows me knows I am not a leftist, but you got to give credit where credit was due. This group did seem to be organized and had people watching to make sure shit didn't get crazy on their end. We'll see what happens when the night goes down. This is just Miami, but people know you don't fuck around in Miami.
Absolutely. Hey, Barry.
Ese es el problema, que se va la mano, yo que vivía allá, yo viendo las mismas actitudes. Pero respeto claro, fíjate jodiendo y todo, pero para que esto es América. You know, we should deport these people to the fucking gym.
Yeah. People to the gym. Look at this picture.
Trump is a better organization. Trump is a better. Oh, the big crowd's here.
Look at her
That's the tolerant left.
That's why I say, Latino say,
helicopter ride for the car.
You are a traitor to your own people. I am ashamed to be put in fucking forming you with torture. What about yours? No, you're a privileged little boy. We are trying to make sure that's what I'm here. Fuck you. Fuck We didn't see you. It's on the news every day. We didn't see you, but the message gets tarnished and Latino people should have. How do we support you? How do I support you? How do I support you? Because I support you. No. Not because you no. Exactly. For being safe, right? And let's be clear. What I'm saying is. But don't say that because then the viewers are watching it thinking that. But I'm not saying that. You should protect yourself. You should protect anybody. Nobody that takes it away. Nobody's trumpeting for the rest of the
All right, let's
As if I had grown 2 heads, y'all.
say that again, Nikki.
They just looked at me as if I'd grown 2 heads. They have the dumbest sign, and I just told them they wouldn't know their ass from their face. They thought that I was on their side.
Nikki, I don't know about these people.
Is there a Rumble link? Is this on Rumble?
Yeah, this is on Rumble. It's at the Warboy Studios on Rumble.
I gotcha. I hit play and it looked like it was just like a recording, so I couldn't. Whatever.
Uh-oh. Crazy white old people.
Doesn't mean any. So you could be a Nazi and support Israel at the same time.
Innocent kids and women. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to find out. I don't know. I'm just the camera guy, dude. You're yelling at me. I don't know. To get that left spice. I'm gonna get his camera out. So you're more than welcome to just go put your hands on him. That's all. Say whatever you want. Scream at him, threaten him, do whatever you want. You're all right, man. There you go, man. Hey, you are allowed to have your opinions. The minute you are not allowed, I'm going to have a problem with that. But no, if someone told anybody, any side of the political spectrum, well, you're good, man. I'm saying I support you.
All right, this is kind of ramp up a little bit, people.
You might want it. You might want it.
I bet. Like almost a year.
I bet.
This is a worker-only Pfizer.
There you go, man. You're committed. You're committed. When he's done with the interviews, we're live right now.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Who are you live on?
We're on X, YouTube, some other things. I don't even know what they're streaming.
Rumble.
No, we have an online underground podcast channel called War Boy Studios.
Yeah, they're instant source of things. For those that aren't watching, there's a guy right behind him right there that Barry was telling me.
Bill has a.
Hey.
Nobody wants you here. Go away. Go away. Go away. You should be in jail. You should be in jail. Go back to jail. Go back to jail. Yeah.
What is she on? That is that's anti-anxiety meds right there. That is, look at that. That is a poster child.
No more attention. No more attention. No more attention.
Yes, absolutely. Barry Ramey, I'll give you my first and my last. Yeah, it's on X at.
I listened to it.
Oh, okay, good.
Barry, what is the last name?
R-A. You got T up there.
I can't see without my
Yeah, I know. R-A-M-E-Y. E-Y. Rain, you know, you're good. No, R-A-M-E-Y. Got it.
I've known this young man for years.
Yeah.
He worked with me many times.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think I was in that one too when I got arrested for January 6th. Yeah, it wasn't very nice. They weren't very nice to me. I did. He did. Yes.
Were you in the same?
We off and on before trial. Yeah, but we were designated to different places when we were sentenced.
But I think another one of the reasons is this business.
Be safe out there. Stay cool. You too, darling. No, I was still in the halfway house. Yeah, they let me out the next day.
Girlfriend.
All right, I gotta pay for work. Y'all can.
You know, it's not like when you can't tell that this is a different kind of state. Anything outside of what people are used to in the norm, they
Missy, you good? You dropped and come back at 15 minutes. Service.
Barry, can you?
My phone hates liberals as much as I do.
Well, I'm very glad that things have quieted down somewhat. My ears are going to be ringing later.
There's a new one.
Filled?
Filled.
When did it fill?
Just 2 seconds ago.
I think it's time for you to leave. Nobody wants you here.
Barry,
They don't have to. We don't need them to want us here.
Hey, am I good or what?
You were good. Yeah, you nailed it.
Am I good or what?
Yeah, you nailed it.
I said an offender. It doesn't offend me. I call him a fag
All the time.
Uh-oh, they're all.
I had the old one. I'll give it to you before the. Yeah, that's a new one.
This isn't your fight. This isn't your fight. There's no reason for you to be here.
It's America. We can speak everywhere we want. Exist where we want.
That's why we have the right. And you
Yeah,
have the right.
yeah, absolutely. So why, if we have the right, why do you want us to leave?
But why are you here?
Because I want to be. This is my country. It's in America. Because I fucking want to be. Simple.
And like everybody leaves, and we're understanding.
For what
We might
purpose?
disagree, but we understand.
But why are you here? There's no reason for you to be here.
Because I exist. It's my city. I live in Miami. I want to see. I'm a concerned
We're
citizen.
here for one reason. You're here for a different.
It doesn't matter what the reasons are. I'm allowed to be here, and you're no dictator to tell me that I can't be here.
You should be in jail. First of all.
Well, he's not. He's not. Full pardon. I mean, you should use your penis to procreate women, but you don't. You should use your penis to procreate women, but you don't do that. I don't judge you.
And actually, I created enough to fucking report crimes and make money off it. So,
Well, good for you. Good for you.
Thank you. I disagree with you guys.
Trades News.
Then why are you here?
So I could get those disagreements because
But let us
I'm talking to this
let
guy
us-
All day.
I'm on the fucking podcast and we're agreeing on
But the
it.
thing is,
Yeah, it's
let us
stupid.
do our thing.
We
Have
are.
our moment.
So how do you this is an awesome.
Like, let us
I'll be
have our
honest.
You did a good job. I'm proud of you.
I thought it was going to be a whole bunch of old
I think that's the problem. Is like, let us have our moment. You're trying to take away from our moment. Let us have our moment. You have your moment.
I appreciate it. And honestly, you guys did a very, very good job organizing it and being professional. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being dead serious. This guy was always being professional. Like, I would never let anybody say that this was a disorganized or protest. It's a protest.
That's the cool thing about Miami. Like if this were anywhere else, we'd be tussling right now.
Yeah.
DC, Los Angeles, any of those places, New York.
I love this city. You know, I love the city. The people in it. Great city. Yeah.
Harry, you got me.
Go ahead. Get some water. Yeah, me too, bro. I meant to bring one. Hey, Rob.
Yeah, bro.
Do you agree that he should probably use his penis to procreate with women?
Oh yeah, we have some questions from the audience for him though.
Oh yeah, he left. He left.
Let's go to the Trump side for a second.
All right, let's do it. We're going over to the Trump side, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, this might be more confrontational than over here.
I mean, I hope not.
And here's pure capitalism. How are you, good sir?
You know, I really, truly hate
This is what democracy looks like.
the trans flag. That's to the American flag.
I love how they made Rage Against the Machine, fuck you, don't do what they tell you, the fucking theme song of the left, because like they're doing what they tell them.
Yeah, that's called shilling in the name of.
They're raging for the machine.
Yeah, yeah, shilling in the name of.
Definitely don't want to play no Johnny Rebel out here.
I wonder how many Burger King sandwiches are on today.
Some of them look like they've eaten Burger King out of food. No, I hate white women. All these fat menopause fucking morons. Liberals are cancer.
Fuck Trump! 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 Fuck Trump!
I appreciate the fact that there are some supporters out there and like throwing America supporters out there, but there's very few of them.
Fuck Trump! 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 Fuck Trump!
Well, I mean,
Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump!
so it's funny, you got pro-Trump people, right? This whole little group standing right next to people with guns and pro-MAGA side,
To your elders, buddy.
the pro-America side, just not being put about it. It's like, all right, whatever, man. Tell Enrique to rip that mask off that motherfucker so we can take a picture of him with the X-ray app.
It's definitely gonna smell like cats.
Oh.
Thank you for your service.
Cats is in cat litter box.
Maybe the music too.
I'm really interested to know, Barry.
Really retard again.
One with the V for Vendetta.
Fucking piece of shit.
They have nothing else other than shit and trade. They're not creative at all. Which is why we say the left can't
Yeah. I want to know who did that. Well, they were the ones that passed them out. Yeah, they're passing them out over there.
Barry, what are they passing out?
Exhausted it. It was nice to meet you, sweetheart. Be safe.
You too.
Be safe out there. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, sir. Thank you for your service, sir.
This is seriously disappointing.
You know, if we decided to open mental hospitals today, we could catch all of them.
Barry's phone went dead.
I maintain it didn't kill itself.
All right, if they come back, I'll bring them back on. But now you guys are stuck with me.
Terrible.
Oh boy.
What a shit show.
So yeah, I'm really not impressed with turnout from the MAGA side.
I know no hotties today, not one.
You know, I'm going to go back to this. I can't fault Aaron at all for feeling the way he does. You know, so many people on this app said that they were going to be there to support him and be there to support Texas. I mean, listen, he knew like a week and a half ago, I told him, I said, something changed in my life that is going to make it hard. And I worked my ass off to try to get there because, again, not only did I want to be a part of the rally, but, it's on my bucket list to get on my bike and ride across the country.
You wanted to punch every single one of those people today, and you didn't get to punch any of them.
Well, sweetheart, the day's young. I'm still heading out to the Portsmouth rally. So I'm waiting on that. So I'm going to probably be going live. I won't be able to do a space, but I'll probably be going live from that to see.
I can run command and do a live stream and combine the streams for my StreamYard.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that's going to end up playing out. But no, I mean, there was a ton of people that said that they were going to support Aaron in this rally, and then unfortunately there were plenty of bigger influencers that were instilling fear in people and have been for, since the No Kings thing was announced. And, it's pretty sad that I'm pissed at the influencers, but more so I'm pissed at the people that bought into it. When I say that January 6th cucked America out, it did, and the proof is in the pudding. The proof is there in Miami. Was there like 13 or 14 people, and there on the conservative side?
It's our friends. Like our friend Larry, he spent a long time in solitary confinement. It's in our friends' faces.
He didn't spend anywhere near as much time as Enrique did. And Enrique didn't.
Yeah,
and Enrique didn't cuck out. He got 22 years in prison. He didn't take a plea deal.
And he's still in there, like getting in people's faces. He doesn't care.
Right.
And to Rob's
And-
point,
and-
above and beyond the people that told people not to go, a fuck ton of people said they were gonna go, and I'm
Yep.
curious where the fuck those people are. To Aaron's, like, Aaron's not and totally right. Like, I just gave him I quoted him and gave him a fucking shout out because, like, Jesus Christ, Aaron is a fucking dying breed, clearly, and it's disgusting. I'm gonna go through all the fucking replies and see how many people said they were gonna be there and how many people actually showed up. And it's disgusting. And again, these are people that people are looking up to. And people say, well, I was scared. Okay, again, back to be fucking scared. Crawl in your fucking closet, lock the door, barricade yourself in your house, and shut the fuck up. Don't run your mouth off and say that you're a fucking freedom-fighting patriot about shit. Say that you're a whiny little bitch and put it in your bio and fuck off. Sorry, end rant.
Barry, what's going on, bro?
What's up, broski? Hold on, let me get this fucking Bluetooth. Hey, I was told someone just said get you out of here now. Whatever that number is. Oh, okay.
There's not going to be a shortage of fun moments today. It's going to be a long day.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Hold on one second. I was trying to get my fucking mic, my shit to work. All
I
right,
can
we're gonna
hear
get
you
back
loud
in.
and clear.
We're gonna get back in the car. I'm gonna join you back in like 2 seconds. Just hold on.
All right. So when are men gonna rise up again? Well, we're literally talking about 35 fucking years of unbelievable feminism cucking out men in this country. This is I don't want to go out and I don't want to get violent, or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that because I'm fucking scared. Are you fucking kidding me? No, you're not a fucking man. You're not. Hang on, Jeff. I'm not mad at you, bro, but just listen. I'm pissed off. I'm even talking about Gen X, my generation too. Where the fuck are the men? Why aren't people out there, at least, if not punching these people in the face, why not be out there and show a force for America? Everybody's too afraid. I'm fucking tired of this. I am not going to consider you a fucking man if you stayed home because you're fucking afraid. I'll definitely give a women pass because I don't believe that the women should be on the fucking front line. Call me a misogynist if you want. I don't care. It's not a woman's job to go into battle. It's a man's fucking job. It's a man's job to protect his home. It's a man's job to protect his family, to protect his wife, to protect his community, to protect his town and his cities. It's not a woman's job to do that. A woman's job is to feed us, patch us up, and send us back out to fucking battle. But you know what? Guys are staying home because they're too afraid to go out and get punched in the fucking face. Or even worse, to punch back. If you are not capable of violence in defense of your family, your home, your towns, your communities, then you are ineffectual as a man. And I would say it to your fucking face. This disgusts me. I am disgusted at the display of quote unquote patriotism today. And by that, I mean the lack of display of patriotism. Barry, I don't know if your mic's on, but I can't hear you. Oh, his mic is off for some reason. I'm going to unmute it.
No, on the other thing.
Can't unmute your guest because they closed they muted themselves.
All right, got next one up.
Barry, I can't hear you, brother. So no, listen, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. I'm tired of all these talking heads on here that have never done a goddamn thing. They talk all big and bad, but when you check them on their bullshit, they fold like a paper doll. They cry and whine in the fetal position like they just got raped with a baseball bat, crying in the shower like a bunch of girls. You're not fucking men. You're a disappointment. I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm tired of these supposed men that say, "Oh, well, I'm going to have to hire somebody to hang a picture in my house because I don't have any tools in my house." This is what I'm talking about. This is the shit that I talk about all the fucking time. You know, you're not hiding behind some fucking homo in an ascot wearing fucking skinny jeans if the shit hits the fan. You're hiding behind somebody that is obvious and that has obvious toxic masculinity. You're not going to go run behind some skinny jean wearing fucking homo. You're going to stand behind somebody like me. Men have lost this. And you know, unfortunately, ladies, you have a lot to do with it too. Because you bought into the fucking feminism. You bought into this girl boss bullshit. You're not. If you think that you are, you're fucked up in the head. This boss bitch bullshit that you think about, I can't hear you.
Hey, so these women really crossed the line once they bought Lizzo CDs and started making that cool. That's when we did just unforgivable. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your service, officers.
You
Don't let them get out of line. Miami makes America great. Thank you, Miami PD. That's why America's safe. We don't want to defund that. We want to defund those fucking people.
You guys just don't want to get arrested. That's why.
We love you, Miami PD. You saw that? That was beautiful.
That. Barry, can you hear
fucking
me?
Miami PD. Ricky, hey, what's up?
You guys are just sucking up to the cops so you don't get arrested later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hear more of the Fed shit. Yeah, now, Enrique's the chief of police for Miami PD plus the FBI. Great.
Yeah, he works for the FBI and the fucking chief of police.
All right, we're gonna get in the car. We're gonna sign back on. I'll put Enrique on with you guys live, and we'll go over whatever you guys want to talk about.
All right. Cool.
I'll be live streaming tonight on the American Rising. All of the leftist shit slinging. I'm sure my beautiful fiance is watching. We're safe. I will call you in a minute. And to Enrique's girl, I did not know that was your number. He is safe. So we will check back in a minute.
You're not supposed to be sending dick pics to Enrique's girl.
It's not. That works.
Steph, go ahead. Hello, Stephanie Michelle. What's going on?
Oh, hello, you fucking lovely people. You know, I take a night off from the space last night. I wake up this morning at 11 thinking that day's going to be wonderful. I turn on X and here we go. Here we fucking go. I mean, they all out here looking like they fucking off the clearance rack at a thrift store screaming fascist with their mouth full of fast food and zero facts. Like, honestly, what the fuck is going on this?
Oh my God, do it again.
It's 1:30.
Steph, you got to do it. You're live on you're live on X on the War Boy Studios. You got to do it for me there, kid. You gotta.
Oh Lord. Well, I have slippers on, so you ain't getting the tap in. Just like
No. You got to run and put the heels on. I mean, it's not the same.
Bro, it's still early for me. I got like 2.5 hours ago.
All right, just do it with the slippers on. All right, do it barefooted then. At least I want to hear the slap of the fucking meat on the floor.
The meat, he says. My meat, I can't. I don't got no meat. I got little feet, not meat, little feet.
There's a lot of soy out there today.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it, woman.
All right. Oh, shit. God, Rob. My biological clock is ticking like this. At the rate your case is going, I ain't never getting married.
Thank you, Steph. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, all day. We're still going to do the tap. We didn't do the tap.
Hey, I haven't asked you to do it in quite a while.
I haven't really been in the same space. Usually I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm not in those fucking FBA spaces.
Well, listen, you're missing out some good shit. You know, they talking about immigration the last fucking week, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking joining forces with them. They're like, yo, we sitting this one out. I said, shout out to you. They're all about calling ICE. They're like, yo, don't think twice, call ICE. And I'm like, I'm with you. We're with you on this one.
So what else is going on, Steph? There's the world. What's New York like right now? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm in Long Island, but I mean, for the most part, it's raining out.
I'm in the
today,
fucking
so,
richest part of fucking New York.
you know, we just chilling out here. I mean, if it was nice out, I'd be in the pool, but
It's an island of bougie douchebags like Scarsdale.
no, Scarsdale. That's fucking Westchester.
I know. I said it.
I'm on the opposite. I'm like on the.
I know. Listen, I know where it is. I'm just saying that Long Island's bougie like the motherfuckers in Scarsdale.
You know, Wallport, Jeff, they're all on the docks.
I was in Scarsdale Long Island a couple of years ago, and I was just riding around, and I'm looking at these
So you
houses,
live
and
in
I'm going,
Doxwell?
yeah. I was like,
Oh, you know, when I used to go to the beach, I can't do the beach no more. I'm not really a water person. Last time I went to the beach, I went on a jet ski, and that shit like kind of like did a little tumble, and I had to like literally, I was like Jesus and walked across the water back to that jet ski because I was not dealing with those sharks now. And now it's just fucking cool.
I've lost a top that way before. It's not good.
so obviously nothing's going on in Long Island that you know of.
What?
Obviously nothing's going on in Long Island that you know
We
of.
don't do that shit in Long Island. That's just in New York City. Like I said,
Protesters hate bridges.
yeah, they say like they're all. I mean, it's a shitty day. So I mean, I don't think that crowd's gonna be as big as it is.
Barry, Steph, hold on one second. What's up, homie?
There he is. I can't hear him.
Just another glitchy day.
Ballsack said, "Hey, Tink." Ballsack said that there was nobody really around where he was at today, and he's getting overtime.
Oh shit.
But he's going into Queens.
Guys, hold on one second. All right, we're having some audio difficulties. Maybe if I
Rob, you got me 5x5.
yeah, I got you 5x5. Lima Charlie.
Sorry, I couldn't make it into the rally. I'm about nine hours out from you guys here in New Mexico. But I have my son has special needs, and we take care of my mother-in-law, and she's 80 years old on July 13th. Just
No, I got you,
I
Jeff.
think the rally was a success. I think it's been a huge success, to tell you the truth.
Well, Aaron would disagree with you because 75 people showed up. And 1,000, and he had at least 1,100, 1,200 people sign up on the website. And then this No Kings thing dropped and everybody bailed. So the guy that was supposed to give him the sound system bailed on him yesterday. So he had to go out and spend fucking like $700 to rent a sound system. So, you know, all the people that, you know, supposedly said that they were going to go bailed because they were afraid of violence. And that's my point. It's like, listen, Jeff, I understand you live in another state. I'm talking more to the point about Texans. I'm not talking about, you know, like in my case, I could have actually gone, but it would have cost me $3,000 because I wouldn't be able to take my bike now because of the way my situation is I would have had to take my truck. And him and I actually sat down and figured out how much it would cost for my truck to get across the country.
Things I'm working on in Texas. We just killed the funding for Epic City in the state of Texas. There will be no Muslim community or Sharia law community in the state of Texas out of there. And secondly,
money talks, Jeff. Money talks. Oh, Enrique's popping in, guys.
That's right.
I'm going to bring him on the stage. And of course, none of these knuckleheads can get their shit straight.
I think I fixed mine. I think I'm good. Do I have an echo still?
No.
Yay.
Oh, and he's gone. Fucking. I love the dude, but sometimes
No, just go to 836. Here.
There you are.
Sign off of that stream. Don't hit end. Just close it out. Yo,
What up, bro?
what up, homie?
Dude.
Such a good time.
I can see that.
So worth it. It's hot as hell. We're here in the car, dude. We're on the way to the house. We'll probably do a stream in a little while, like direct me and Barry. But I'll tell you, it was fun. It was well attended. There was a piece that if the cops weren't around, I think it would have gotten rowdy. But there was a shit ton of cops around, and that's what kept it calm. I had some great conversations with people I disagree with, and we all, at the end of the day, shook hands. I don't think I changed any minds,
No.
but I
This motherfucker. I swear to God.
He's just playing peekaboo.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's doing.
I'm picturing Rob with his eyes slightly twitching.
Yeah,
You're
definitely.
hanging in there pretty good.
Yeah, like, and I did this whole live without my sunglasses on too. Yeah, you can actually see my eyes twitching right now.
That bullhorn was brutal,
Yeah, the bullhorn sucked.
but that just means I have to go get one now.
Yeah, right.
I got some information. I got some information about that shooter.
Did they find them?
Supposedly, Minnesota lawmaker shooter suspect is reportedly Vance Luther Bother, appointed by Governor Tim Walz to a state workforce board in 2019.
Shocker.
So the shooter was somebody that is part of Waltz's team?
Yes.
How are they going to spin this one?
Oh, we'll see.
Well, just
Anything
say
you
that
could,
they killed themselves.
yeah, anything you could possibly imagine that they're going to do to spin it is what they're going to do. Somehow that he got infected by the MAGA mind virus. Is he coming back? What the fuck is he doing?
He's up, he's down.
He lost reception.
I wonder what else is weird is going to happen today. It's going to be a weird day. There's nowhere to go but up at this point.
No. It could definitely get worse.
Oh, look, I'm here in Charleston, South Carolina, and like apparently like there's all these problems. There's helicopters going over my house. Like I don't know what's going on, but like the media's not reporting on all of it. I know that much.
It is quiet here in Florida, I must say.
I told you, protesters don't like bridges.
Yeah, I'm on the
Yeah,
road.
they were fairly retarded over there. And then I was trying to catch Chad's stream, and I couldn't get it to load for some reason. X was being gay.
Considering how overweight all those people are, that's a lot of exercise and a lot of sunshine for them. I hope they're hydrating.
Tink, we have a request, and I sent you a text.
Missy, they want to burn down the system. They need to burn some fucking calories. Be honest. I mean, have you seen these people?
Oh yeah. The one, especially the fat one that was especially the fat one that was wearing the fucking like Burger King crown.
MSNBC makes them hungry.
Well, the
Yeah.
snap's about to be cut, so I don't know how that's going to roll over.
Enrique said we need to deport you to a gym, to one of them.
I'll second that.
I fucking died. Chad Catton, what's up, bro?
It's hot.
It's hot. Okay.
It's hot. Dude, I found a veterinarian doctor chick, and she legit talked to me for an hour and just was the most retarded thing I've ever done in my life.
Did you film it?
Oh, it's well, I had to go. I wanted to go live because Myrtle Beach hates me. The mayor and all them fucking can't stand me, and a lot of the cops were really cool with me, and it was really cool because one of my old firefighter buddies ended up becoming a Myrtle Beach police officer, and he stood with me when this 6-foot trainee tried to roll up on me. Another dude tried to kick my camera, but the Myrtle Beach PD wasn't having it. And you know, as soon as I walked in, they're like, "Chad," and I'm like, "I just want to talk to people. Is that so wrong?" So it's all live, and the live was a bit jumpy because of, you know, everybody's on their cell phone, but for some reason Twitter, when you go back and watch it, it's not jumpy at all. So we got it all. We're gonna do some cuts, but man, we went into everything from abortion to whatever, and the whole time she's basically sitting there going, "I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that." I was like, "So where do you get your news, bro?" And then she's like, "I watch Fox," and I'm like, "Oh, cool. Tell Jesse Waters this is his world." And she's like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "Okay, whatever."
Jesus.
But the thing is, she just kept taking it. It was like a chick that likes to get slapped around. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I just sat there and kept beating her ass with facts. And she's like, "Oh, okay." Like, then she tried to say, "Well, I'm a doctor and I'm a this." And I'm like, "Okay, blah, 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 blah." She's been vaccinated 8 times.
Enough said.
You get rabies?
I don't. It was just, and I wanted to go up and talk to some of the trainees, and I wanted to go talk to some of the Antifa. There was an Antifa. They all had a little drum circle, and I was going to go over and talk to them, but I couldn't. It was like a train wreck. I couldn't step away from this chick. Like, I'm like, this is the epitome of retarded ideology on the left. Like, and she's like, "Well, I learned a lot today. I hope you did." And I said, "No, I did it. I really did it. You proved nothing, and everything is based on ideology." It was and I had about 70 people around me while I was interviewing her, and one was a big old tranny dude, and he was just, and the whole time I'm just sitting there like, "So you're telling me a 6-foot Ford Transformer goes into the bathroom wearing, you know, a tutu, and I'm supposed to be cool with my niece in there?" And that's when it got a little heated, and I had to tell some dude to get off my gear because he was trying to knock it over, and the cops then stepped in, and I was going to turn the camera on the stupid, but I didn't want it to turn it. I was literally there by myself. Like, there was no other people from, you know, our side, if you will, except an old guy I found at the end. But God opened up I was filming the stage for the only dude that was talking. Apparently he's super autistic. He was carrying like 16 stuffed animals. He said he was autistic, and I couldn't believe they put him on stage. And he's up there saying a bunch of gibberish. And then at the end he said, "We're going to fight with every last drop of blood," or something like that. And I literally, after he said it, the most ridiculous lightning strike ever happened. And it was loud and scared the shit out of everybody. And there was a lot of fat people, like you said, Frantic Missy, but damn it, they could move, and they were gone. I mean, that place just emptied out. I went and ended up meeting back up with the veteran doctor. And then this old guy was driving a Mach 4, you know, whatever Ford. And I was looking at it, and he came over, he looks like Santa Claus, and he started rizzing up the chick I was interviewing. It was hilarious. So it was a good time. I'm glad I went. We got good footage, and we're going to cut a lot of it up to show, I didn't talk to some retard that just graduated college. This chick is a veterinarian doctor, and she couldn't answer real questions. And I think that's important to put out there because she kept saying, "I'm a doctor, I'm a doctor, I'm a doctor." And I said, "Well, you're not really a doctor. You're a veterinarian."
I'm a horse doctor. That makes me a real doctor.
I even brought up like
Tinker or Missy, we got requests.
It was all contradiction. So I'm sorry I didn't get me pimp slapping anybody, but this was really good information based on, talking to somebody and trying to keep my shit together for an hour when somebody's this dumb. So, and it's what I've always said, information and tribalism is going to be what is the only thing the Democrats can lead with. So, and then I found out that Democrats were shooting Democrats and all that shit. So I'm still trying to play catch up here.
Hello?
Yes, Domino's. How can I help you?
Oh, hello. Hey, just left the No Kings Pensacola Week 700 old people, and now they're gone. So
they got hungry.
Maybe it's nap time. I don't know.
Their paycheck was up.
Missy,
Their hours
we have two requests,
their
Miss.
hours were done. They had to clock out. Anyways, yeah, it was very weak. Had it in 2 spots, both spots very weak. And Yeah, it should have rained, but now it's starting. It's going to start raining, but just letting you guys know. That's all.
Wow.
All right, we got some hams. Hams. Listen to me. Fucking A.
Rob, I had to drop and come back. And you throw me close.
Yeah, I am going to. If I can. Oh, there you are. All right. Yeah, and I am seeing 2 requests down in the queue.
Yeah, I see them.
Yeah, Enrique came in and then dropped. He probably lost service.
All right, now we got 3 hands. I don't know if it was Gosha or Ranger first, but go ahead. I'll just say
Yeah, you
Gosha
guys
then.
do what you need to do.
Yeah, Gosha was first.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gosha. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome in.
Yes, I actually wanted to make a comment about Rob's past comment. So,
go ahead.
But I had to smoke a joint before I got before I could say
Uh-oh, it
anything.
sounds like she needed to calm down, which means she's going to catch the smoke.
Oh, I'm day drinking with you. These people stress me out.
All right, go ahead. Take your shot, Gosha.
All right, so boys and girls. I'm a Gen Xer. I was 3 years old, and you know what kind of magazines were sitting around my house? In a very pedophilia type ideology of girls, was Playboy. So you know what? They're all like, hey, that's a pussy's a pussy. That's it. It didn't matter if it was 5. It didn't matter if it was 10. It didn't matter if it was 12. And I have to say, Playboy, and then the other Hustler, and then Mad Max. However, I'm tough. So I read all the articles. You guys don't read the articles because men have a different brain than girls. And I feel so bad for men sometimes because you're so instantaneous. Women were passive, but passive means patience also. So that's what I wanted to say. I'm glad I had that joint. Amen.
Thanks for coming
That's
up.
all I got to say right now.
Rob,
And
you got anything?
do I have anything for that? What do you think I'm going to say?
I know. I was just giving you the path.
I don't know how
Tell
we're.
it like it is, because I was brought up on a
he
pirate
does.
ship.
You place your response in a Mad Lib.
Yeah, Gosha.
I
And hold your tongue when you say I was brought up on a pirate ship.
I'm just floored at how this conversation took a 180 into cuckoo land. Because we're talking about the protest and American exceptionalism. Now all of a sudden, if guys read Playboy or Hustler when they were a kid, they're pedophiles. No, that's fucking retarded. Anybody that has ever molested a child is a sick fuck, and magazines didn't do that. That's something inherent in your broken fucking brain. Because I love pussy, I love sex. When I was a kid, I looked at Playboys and Hustlers, and I've never, ever, ever looked at a tiny vagina and went, ooh, I want to do something with that. This is also a father of 5 girls. So, no, you can't conflate the fucking two, first of all. Second of all, we're not instantaneous. We already have this shit planned out. You think it's instantaneous, but we have it planned out. The plan is always there. See, the difference between men and women is that women are like hot. They don't stop to think. You think women have patience? No, they don't. See, men have this thing called a nothing box. And when we get in our nothing box, we're really literally in a nothing box. Women can't deal with that. Women have all this shit going on in their brain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It never fucking stops. It goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And they get so pissed off when they look at you and they say, what are you thinking about, honey? And you go, nothing. No fucking way. I know you're thinking about something. No, we're not. We really are not.
Inside the bottle.
What? We're not thinking about that. Okay. Women are extremely reactionary, and then when you tell them, "Hey, babe, yeah, why don't you stop and chill out for a second and think about that?" They go, "Oh, okay." So no. Men don't just. I'm trying to do this as not offensive as possible, but this is a prime reason why we should repeal the fucking 19th Amendment. You just proved it to us all.
That's why they don't let us drive in Saudi Arabia either.
And I bet you there's barely any accidents in Saudi Arabia.
I think I know why.
Yeah, because women can't drive.
No, there's a lot. There's a
Well,
lot
you
of
like it.
Go ahead, Chad.
Well, Patriot, what you said, I agree with. I agree with you.
Okay, because
I do agree with your opinion.
no, this is fact. People that rape children are not empowered by or they have their brains haven't fucking gotten messed up because they read fucking Playboy when they were fucking 10 years old in 1982.
All right. Well, I will. Okay. So now these people
That was some of the most retarded shit I've ever heard on my stage.
The people that are protesting right now were fed information when they were young, and they feel so firmly and strongly about it that they don't think they're doing anything wrong. Have you ever thought of that?
They've been indoctrinated. They've been indoctrinated by third wave feminism that started with Gloria Steinem and continued into the 90s when you had fucking bands like Nirvana. You had Kurt Cobain crying like a little bitch because he got beat on and picked on when he was in fucking school, and telling an entire generation of boys that it was okay to cry and emote like fucking girls. That was the first part of this whole thing. And then
Dude, I know what you're talking.
And then the left, and then can somebody hit the mute button for me, please? Thank you.
You gotta chill, Gosha. If he's talking, do not speak over him. Right? Just keep it adulthood.
And then you're talking about when you get past that, you have an entire generation of boys that are completely and utterly cucked out to the third and fourth wave feminism. And then on top of that, you have all of these professors and all of these teachers that have been indoctrinated into this bullshit that are now feeding this into the fucking children's mind. And then on top of that, you have social media like Instagram and fucking TikTok that's pushing the trans narrative or the gay narrative or the leftist fucking mindset that anybody that doesn't think like them is a fascist or a racist or a fucking homophobe or any of the phobes, isms. It's been a war on masculinity on multiple fronts. It's been a war on people, and forget about masculinity, just Americans' minds. It's been a war on multiple fucking fronts. And the thing is that we didn't push back hard enough when we probably should have. Chad, go ahead. You had your hand up.
Well, really, it all goes back to the Summer of Love and the hippie movement. They all realized they couldn't have orgies and sit in teepees and shit, so they all went and got liberal arts degrees and became teachers. They then indoctrinated our kids for 2 generations, and now we've realized that those hippies are the teachers union and are a problem, and we're coming to the end of it. And the good news is the younger people in droves came to Trump and realized they didn't want to be men that had to walk around and tuck their penis. It's kind of a cool thing, but we've got to go through some rough roads here. And we got some 6-foot trannies out there. I'll let your freak flag fly, bro, but you don't got to go into my niece's bathroom.
Yeah.
This is where it's at, and it's that simple.
Sorry.
Hey guys, you make deliveries to Tel Aviv with this pizza?
Who is this?
Somebody from Tel Aviv, man. I want a large pie. Put some mushroom.
Can you drop this motherfucker, please?
Huh? Well, I was raising my hand. I was in line, and this guy just, I know that you guys Americans are, you are tight knit together, which is great. I lived 25 years in South Florida, and I miss that quick thinking of you, Patriot. all over the place. Fuck this, fuck that. I mean, this is good, man. This is like a breath of fresh air after this tough night I had here in Tel Aviv, man. Those fucking Iranian missiles, man. 2 miles away from me, a building was toppled. And you guys are living in heaven, man. South Florida is heaven, except that you have all those illegals now and all kind of bullshit with ICE and protesters. And come on, man, what's going on? Are you eating some yellowtails or Joe Stone crabs? Is still open? Is South Florida still kicking?
What? I just had a pizza.
I just like I don't know if this was
I know. I'm flabbergasted. You're very quick.
expert level
I'm
level troll going on right now.
Day drinking, great idea, right?
I wouldn't say expert. Don't give him too much credit.
All right. So mediocre
Listen, it
level
was a pleasure
trolling.
being with you guys. I was kidding. Thank you for the hospitality.
Okay.
Later.
Hopefully your Iron Dome works better than it did last night.
Is that what we're gonna call those fatties, Iron Domes?
Oh my God, Chad, I don't know what you had down there in South Carolina, bro, but you should have seen the wildebeests that were getting in Enrique's face.
It was a shit show from the get go.
And he looks at one of them and said, "We need to deport you to the fucking gym." I fucking died. Oh
I mean,
man.
this is South Carolina, and Florida still kind of got their swaths, right? But South Carolina is pretty damn red. The people are pretty damn red. So these are all the outliers. And I went there to try to talk to them. There was a ginormous tranny that wanted to get weird, but I didn't want to turn it into that because I had somebody that was willing to talk and show her stupid as a doctor, and it was just too good, because we could go back and forth at each other and call each other names and shit, but really it's not accomplishing anything other than, I'm down if that's what you want, but I had a lady that was willing to have these conversations. And in South Carolina, these outliers, they moved away from New York and New Hampshire and Boston and all that because they can't afford the property taxes being retired. So they moved down here and pay no property tax, but they bring
The
their
farthest they
stupid
got
with
was Myrtle Beach.
Well, Florida's full, so they didn't go to Florida anymore, and Georgia scares them because there's a lot of rural Georgia. But Myrtle Beach is right down 95. You hit Florence, you come up here to Myrtle Beach, and you're kind of cool. You got the water and nothing else, but they still don't realize what it is, and that they're not too fat here because it's but ugly hot, like hot, and I think they walk in groups because they can't be by themselves. So
They waddle in groups.
The Antifa kids were really chubby and they were really pasty. They were wearing masks.
Par for the course.
They're at home doom scrolling all the time. So
yeah, Call of Duty guys. But yeah, it was super gay, but it wasn't the same. I kind of am better with people trying to get in my face and yell at me, but this lady she wouldn't go away. I just kept beating her ass in facts, and she just kept taking it like a champ. I think she's a sadomasochist. She had some kink going for sure.
well, she's programmed not to argue or have thoughts of her own. So you telling her things and taking that as a position of authority reminded her of school. So she probably ate right up.
I don't know. She was weird. It was very weird. But it's like people say in the comments of the video, they're like, it's like a car wreck. I can't stop watching, and I couldn't get fired up, and I just sat there and I just kept throwing it back at her. And the 70 people around, they were over there like flipping me off and all this shit. And then if they took a step close, the cops were like, no. So I had really good police help there. So, and I was the only MAGA dude that I saw. So I wore my Patriot shirt. It kind of says fuck off, but yeah, they were weak in Myrtle Beach.
It's a shame you missed all their witty comebacks, like calling you a racist or capitalist or whatever else they like to throw at you. You probably couldn't hear all of them.
She did talk about how Trump was a racist, and we went in a full dissertation about and I said, and she couldn't explain that,
Well, they never can.
Ideology, and you guys are just bitching for emotion. There's nothing here. And that's what I spent an hour talking to this lady, and that's essentially, and she said, well, I learned a lot from you today. I hope you learned something from me. I'm like, no, I didn't.
White women that don't have black friends are terrified of racism.
I don't know what that means. You are frantic as shit.
No, what I mean is like these women, like for her, like she probably doesn't even actually know any black people. She just has this idea that she was taught in like school and she can't get away from it. She can't think for herself.
That's the entire movement. That's the point. Yeah.
It has to be a religion at this point because you have to have faith to believe some of these crazy things.
They're a cult.
Yeah, I agree.
They're at the very least very uninformed.
Well, they think the louder that they fucking yell and scream, the smarter they are, but volume doesn't fix stupidity. I'm just saying.
You can't fix stupid, and you're not allowed to shoot it. So you got to find a different way to reach them.
We got to open up all those mental institutions again. Start picking some people up today.
I don't think you
It
can
takes
reach
three
them.
generations.
Sorry, go ahead.
It takes 3 generations to forget history. It takes 3 generations. I was living at Vanderbilt campus in 2018 before COVID, and I saw already the infiltration, very similar to like Playboy, Hustler, and all that kind of stuff, the malleability of the child's brain.
Oh boy, here we
And,
go, Rob.
and yeah, I know. I have to. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah,
part of my
like I said,
nature.
I told you before, he does.
I just have to. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. It's okay.
Well,
I'm
you
sorry,
got
but I'm okay. I'm okay being a bitch.
There we go.
Hands up.
Barry, what's up, brother?
Oh my God, it's fucking hot in Miami, guys.
Yeah, I bet.
Holy shit. So that was a lot of fun. We made it safe back to Enrique's house. And we forgot to pack water. So right now we're trying to fight dehydration death and replenish liquids. But it was overall
Nobody
eventful. I
said
don't know.
that the Proud Boys weren't fucking retards.
Yeah. We organized an insurrection, but we forgot to pack water to go to a peaceful protest and troll the left. That makes sense.
That makes all the sense in the
So
world, bro.
we caught a very unique piece of footage that I don't know if you guys seen play out. And we recorded everything. Well, there was one of the girls that's working for the protest. She was wearing a vest. We got her on footage at one point when Enrique's having actually really civil, peaceful conversations. She's on the bullhorn calling Enrique an insurrectionist and a terrorist and all this and all
the
the
fat one.
usual. Well, at the end, she came up to me, Enrique, asked if we needed anything, and then said, and this is on camera, and then said, look, not all of us agree with the message here. Some of us are just like doing a job. I'm kind of paraphrasing. We need to go back and see what she said. But then she said, not all of us agree. If you guys need anything, let me know. And she was looking over her shoulder to see if her friends heard her. So that's proof in the pudding that some of these people are paid agitators.
Oh yeah, listen. So I helped Shell host the Colonel Rob Mena show, and Enrique was on the show the other day.
Can you hear me?
And yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear
I
me?
can't hear you. Shit.
That's on you. That's not me.
Enrique was trying to come up here for a minute. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they're back at the house. Barry, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I lost sound. I don't know if you can hear me. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can.
You can't hear me. All right, yeah, I can't hear you. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You're going in
This
and
is
out
stupid.
a little bit.
Let me try to figure it out here. Kike's off the phone.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
All right.
Buddy of mine.
I'm hearing him just fine. He's hearing me now. I can't hear him, but he can still hear me. But we're live.
He asked me, and he's been doing it for a while. He goes, "When are you going to join the Proud Boys?"
All right, hold on. We're going to rejoin you in a second with Enrique.
I'm talking to him right now.
Awesome.
Yeah, he always said that. But you're a Proud Boy. You're an oath keeper. I mean, I'm like, is that supposed to be a negative thing?
I don't know.
About those groups, do you even know what they mean? He doesn't.
The Proud Boys are a fucking bunch of retards, man. It's a man's drinking club. Well,
It's literally after
it's
a
a-
Broadway musical song,
Mm,
"Proud
mm.
of Your Boy," as a joke.
We're named after the song from the movie Aladdin. Proud of your boy.
Proud of your boy.
Yeah. I'll make you proud of your boy. You're like, what the fuck, dude? We're a men's club. We're a drinking club with a patriot problem. That's the only way you can really say it. And the funny part is, we're white supremacists and our national chairman is fucking black and Cuban.
Well, you gotta have goals, you know.
Like it's like he's the black face. They said that he's the black face of white supremacy.
He's Cuban. We got a lot of we got a lot.
I know we got a lot of hands, and this is
Yeah.
again the people who haven't been in here. This is a little bit different kind of space. We're doing a live, and we're gonna get a reaction from Enrique. And if you guys got any questions for Enrique and Barry, we'll bring you up for that. So just hang on. They're having technical difficulties because it's Clown Town.
And thank you for your patience.
Yes, and thank you for your patience.
Well, if we're not calling hands, I'm going to quickly just say I don't know what that woman was on, but
Crack.
that
Oh,
whole
okay,
fucking topic about Playboy is retarded. I will say that I almost resent to a degree the labeling of generations because I was born in '82. I guess I would be classified as a millennial. Don't fucking paint people with a broad brush. Plenty of people that were Gen Xers are the retards that decided to raise and coddle their children because they couldn't handle drinking from a hose. They couldn't handle being a latchkey kid. And they chose to be like, I'm not going to do that to my kids because I was victimized as a result. And it's not generational. It's fucking liberalism and it's retardation. Generations are times that occur through cycles, but let's just be cognizant. There's plenty of people that are Gen X that are dumb fuck idiots. There's plenty of people that are millennials that are actually really amazing. And we can't hold all our faith in the next generation because half of them are fucking raised by those retard millennials, not the good ones. So I just want to say, like, let's all just remember that. And the division is political ideology, not the year you're born in. It drives me fucking
Yeah, I just want to
batshit
say
crazy.
I'm part millennial, but I'm the good one. Just letting you know.
Me too, right?
How can you get
All
mad
day,
about
baby,
a
all
team
day.
you really don't belong to, though? I don't understand how people get all butthurt about saying that generally the boomers suck. I just don't get it.
Well, we have been having technical difficulties all day in the space. So.
Just random people who just suck.
Chad.
I don't label.
Chad, I'm
Barry,
a
can you
boomer,
hear now?
and they blame us for everything.
All right.
They blame us for everything.
All right, guys. So we're back and live. Enrique, Barry,
What's
what's
up?
going on?
Oh, dude, we're dead tired.
Because you did so much work. I'm kidding, bro. Kidding. I'm kidding.
Bro, it's hot down here, bro.
I know it's not hot here.
So what's up?
Nothing, man. And Barry was trying to tell me about the heavyset woman that with the megaphone came up to you afterwards. I want you to finish talking about that.
Yeah, so she's in the beginning. She's working for the event. She's got one of the vests on, and she's like organizing chants and stuff like that. Well, she's yelling at Enrique while he's doing interviews, calling him an insurrectionist, a fucking terrorist, the whole 9 yards.
So good.
But in the end, she comes up to us and asked us if we needed anything, and said that that not everybody working here has the same views. And pretty much just told us.
She didn't know that we were recording the entire time.
And she pretty much told us that she's being paid, and there's people being paid to do this.
So
we have it all on camera.
So, bro, Enrique, Colonel Manus did a show. I don't know. It was probably about a month ago. I was the host for his show because show was on the road, and he actually had somebody that runs one of those companies that he definitely says like, this is what I do. I get paid, and he wouldn't tell anybody who paid him. I mean, obviously we all know, but and then he would go and take money and pay people to go to protests. Like the Colonel had an entire show on it, and it was very.
This was one of those situations. I mean, it was a big, I'll admit it's a big turnout. It was a big turnout here in Miami, and I said it in the car. If there wasn't police presence, I know it would have gotten pretty bad. We put ourselves right at the corner. I didn't want to go too deep into the crowd because if there was going to be any issues, we needed to get out of there fast. But for the most part, everybody that was screaming at us the entire time. And then when I actually got to talk to everybody, they're like, "All right, these guys aren't too bad."
We had it all. You probably guys were watching. There was one woman that was, pretty anti-Enrique. Had a conversation with him, and it ended in a hug.
Yeah,
Yep,
and it
I know.
pissed
Yeah,
some
we were
Baptists off.
So there was parts where like obviously we couldn't hear anything Enrique was saying, but the megaphone that was going off to the point that like people in the audience were like, "Dude, you got to mute that shit."
Yeah.
But what about was that a Cuban dude?
I got called an N-word
Oh, yeah.
Multiple times. I got the ACLU.
Yep.
The people from the ACLU said that I am not the right color.
Yep. We caught that.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so we got the ACLU saying that there was I don't know what the politically correct word is. Are we allowed to say colored people, or is I don't know. I've been in prison for 3 years, so whatever the PC term is for black dude. There was a black dude that was calling Enrique the N-bomb with a hard R the whole time, like. And I'm looking at him. He's like far away, and I'm just looking at him like, man, this is so the left right here.
Yep. Yep. What about the was that a Cuban dude that was calling him that was saying that he was in prison, and I remember I hear you saying like he wasn't even in the state when it happened. He wasn't even there. And
yeah, he probably was. There's a few of those the homosexual community and the Cubans down here in Miami that vote left, but for the most part they're all conservative. But the homosexuals for sure vote left, and that's basically what you had. When they're, but you never know. It could have been Venezuelan, but the common thing is for sure they were homosexual. Like there's just no.
Yeah, I just randomly said fag to somebody in the crowd. They're like, yes, I am.
Yeah, that was the guy that said that you guys should just let us do our thing.
In his mouth, it looks like a penis.
That's what I call all my friends.
Hey.
Oh shit! All right, so Enrique, what about that was that a Cuban dude that was talking to you and telling you that you were an insurrectionist and that you're a traitor to your race? And
yeah, which is rare to see down here, dude. You know,
it is because when they're only the homosexuals.
When you said you should probably use your penis to procreate was fucking hilarious.
He had the balls to call me a fucking communist.
Yeah, and the balls to call you a communist.
He's not having a great Pride Month.
Well, all in all, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
yeah, we watched the whole thing, bro.
We had more fun when we got out of disguise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know,
you just couldn't,
we're going to stay in disguise
back,
for a little longer. But we saw this like YouTuber, TikToker, right?
Yeah,
we saw this TikToker getting in an argument with somebody, and I'm like, all right, this looks pretty good. And I fucking take the mask off, and fucking go ham. I go, yeah, well, that guy, it was good. After that, we got a lot of good content.
Yeah, I mean, if I would have known that we were just gonna say fuck the incognito thing, here we are. I probably would have wore not a long sleeve black shirt to cover up all my "We the People" and American flag tattoos. But
yeah, and I wouldn't have worn
What was it you were telling
gay
me
ass anime shirt.
Pablo.
He's wearing a Pokemon shirt.
I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt.
Can we get Pablo to become a regular occurrence at these rallies? Maybe lean into the character a little bit more the next time.
Yeah, that was last minute. So next time I'll have the full getup.
Yeah.
All right. So
can we say what the original plan was?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. This was the original plan that we were supposed to do today, but due to a delayed Amazon delivery, our plan was ended for the day. But originally we made flyers, little $sign flyers with the Ice Raid app and a QR code to get the app with Enrique's face on it.
And saying that we're going to deport your friends.
And we were going to drone drop them over the crowd as we're in the middle of the crowd filming it from the ground up. But the only thing that stopped us was this fucking dropper for the drone that is going to get here too late.
Oh, that would have been fucking classic.
Another time,
dude.
guys.
That
This
would've
is
been classic.
exactly why you should follow at the American Rise here on X, because this is the kind of shit we do.
At the Warboy Studios, bro.
At the Warboy Studios.
The War Boys wouldn't exist without the American Rising, and they know it.
Oh, listen to these guys. Fucking
Doesn't
yeah. Follow me too, damn it. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, listen, if you're listening to this, unfollow Rob. Unfollow and follow
So
at
listen.
one and at Warboy Studios.
So is it like my show yesterday between the fucking live stream and the space, it was like 3,100. Is that enough for the fucking my own studio to follow me back now?
All right. I'll
And
do,
right now we
especially
got-
now that you got 9,000.
Yeah, and you beat me
9,000.
now.
Yeah,
All
9,100.
right, well, you can stay. We don't have to deport you.
Shit. All right. So listen, I think we got some hands in the audience. I want to get through these hands, and then, gentlemen, I need a break because it's been 5 hours, and I want to.
Yeah,
fucking,
we're toasted. I'm gonna go
All
live
right,
tonight,
so,
stream around the country.
we have Tink Effect and Frantic Missy as co-hosts. you guys go through the fucking hands for me?
Well,
'Cause
hold
you're
on. Wait a minute, Rob. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We have Tank Effect on here, she never answered the question the other day of what that weekend bag of dick diet is.
Oh,
I
that
still
was
want to know what a
yeah,
dick.
but the comment was right. But you had to see the comment before that from I think it was Mrs. Positive or somebody because she messaged me in the background.
Because I Googled it, and the images that came up for a weekend bag of dick diet was not what I was expecting.
I'm so.
It works if you work it.
I'm a big supporter of the show, but yeah, it was someone else had said, but we reiterated after that.
All right, so what's going on?
All right, so let's get through these hands.
It's gonna be as far as in line. We're gonna go Liz, Patriot. I think then it was Gary and Chad.
Hey, good morning, Tink, Rob, Frantic. I don't think I've met you before. But welcome to this. Thank you for doing this. I know that I heard Aaron earlier that his rally was like, cool. There was nobody there as far as the opposition. But a lot of people didn't show up because they were afraid of the opposition.
Yep.
Is that true?
It is. So
That's
Liz,
sad.
so Liz, let me hold on one second. I'll get to that. I got Enrique for a couple of minutes on the live stream. Let me go through the hands that have questions
Oh,
for
yeah.
and
Hi,
and then
Enrique. Nice to see you again.
What's up, buddy?
all right, who's next?
Patriot, then Gary, and then Chad.
Patriot Paul. Yeah, Paul, go ahead.
Hey, what's up, buddy? So I'm just driving around all the local protests, trying to take some videos and pictures. I got an interview of a history teacher, about a 3-minute video. There's about 3 or 4 that are within drivable distance of where I'm at here in the Cincinnati area. What I'm seeing, sadly, is, well, not sadly. The sad part is there was only about 4 or 5 counter protesters standing at the last protest I just went to. But there's no violence or anything. People are just kind of waving flags, waving at honking cars. So hopefully that's what the majority of this will be today, and we don't see, I know Enrique, man, he went into the demon's belly in Miami. I was just down there last week. I'm glad I got out beforehand, but yeah, I'd like it if people were going out. Aaron had a good point earlier. As people said it, I said this in your show yesterday. People walk with a big stick and mouth, and then when time comes to, get out and do the work, they don't want to show up. So I think people should be going out and just, walking around. I walked around. People smiled at me. I smiled back. I had one lady ask me who I was with, and when I walked up to do the interview of the older guy, who was a history teacher, I think one of his daughters like, "Who are you with? Are you on our side?" I was like, "I'm not on anybody's side." I was like, "I'm not about to give you my fucking, I try to put it as unbiased as possible, but I also didn't want to cause anything. So it was for the most part pretty peaceful. There wasn't anything burning in the background. I wish a lot more people would get out and just, record, ask questions, ask them. I asked this guy in my interview twice, what is the overall purpose of your agenda today? Because there's, these are popping up across the country. He couldn't answer that question. So they don't have any collective agenda of what they want to accomplish, what they want out of it. They just want a reason to get out and scream because they lost an election and they lost control. They lost power. And now they're pissed off because we're sending everybody back where they belong.
Yeah. So in our case, we wanted to be very careful. I said yesterday there wasn't going to be any Proud Boys at these events, whether they're in colors or not. But I did say on the podcast that we were going to possibly attend this event here in Miami. So I wanted to make sure that we live stream from the moment we got outside of the car to the moment that we got back in the car, just to make sure nobody thinks that we're doing anything funny or anything like that. And we got a lot of content. In the beginning, we went incognito, to kind of assess the situation, make sure it was kind of safe. Then we saw it was a lot of boomers and some young people, but it wasn't rowdy. Miami's not known for being a rowdy state. We got a good governor, and the city of Miami police does not fuck around.
We have Florida man.
Yeah. So so we decided, let's get out of these ridiculous, stupid ass costumes and just get some interviews, and we did. As you saw, I think I have a little bit better audio. We'll be putting that together here soon, so you guys can hear sometimes when we're talking to people. Barry decided to buy his microphones on Wish.com.
Team U.
And yeah, so we did have a lot of fun.
I got the Hakeem Jeffries of portable microphones.
Dude, there's a way. I mean, you probably didn't have time with the amount of time, with what you had left from when you got that fucking camera, but you can make that your webcam and your microphone.
Yeah,
for
you
your
could
phone,
stream.
right?
You could stream from the camera. We just didn't have enough time to set up the RTFP for the studio.
Gotcha.
We were
All
too
right,
busy planning a major drone drop. It never was.
I give free advice. So.
Next,
Thanks, Missy.
Because I gotta
Who do we
start
got next?
here.
Was it Chad?
Chad. Oh no, it was Gary then Chad.
Chad's left.
Chad's
left.
Yeah, Gary, go ahead.
What's going on, Rob?
What's going on?
Not much, man. That was great, man. I mean, Enrique looks good in that crown, but look, I got my kids here and I'm driving right this minute, so I'm not going to be on long. But Enrique, what do you think that? Do you think the temperament is going to change once the grandmas go home and it starts getting later in the evening? Do you think that'll change down there? I mean, like I just heard that Philly, the major crowds are starting to form in Philadelphia. I'm waiting to talk to a friend of mine and find out what it's like down there now. Do you think that's going to change? I mean,
in Miami,
everywhere is different, and
Gary, yeah, brother.
that person coming up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me let him answer.
In
Okay.
Miami itself, I don't see a problem. Again, we've never had an Antifa problem, and thankfully for our chapter, we've kept them pretty much disorganized since 2017. We'd infiltrate their chat groups, we'd make Facebook groups, and then we'd start accusing them of being friends to each other, and they stopped being friends. So we've pretty much destabilized the Antifa movement down here. But even so, without them, it's never been a pretty violent city. City of Miami, again, does not fuck around. I don't expect anything out of Miami, but I am seeing big crowds in Los Angeles and, like you said, in Philly. And I'm pretty sure the one in Los Angeles might get a little wild, but the National Guard and the Marines are still there, so maybe that calms it down a little bit. But I can tell you with almost 100% certainty, you're not going to see anything out of down here.
Did you see that beautiful moment when we were walking back to the car and Miami PD noticed Enrique? He had all the fight cops. Enrique.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't hear what I was saying. I was like, you guys are just sucking up to the cops because you don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, but they did fucking scream my name out when they saw me walk through, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's why I would never listen to any fucking leftist tell us we're on the wrong side of history.
Yeah, no shit. All right, Chad, what's going on, bro?
So since Enrique's on here and he got to go to Miami and I had to go to bunk ass Myrtle Beach, one of the things that I wanted to ask Enrique, I don't even know what they were protesting, to be honest. It seemed like it was any liberal bullshit that they wanted to go off on. I mean, I had a whole conversation with a veterinarian doctor about how they have to make a pole into a hole and they have to shave the inside of their transgender vagina. That happened. Like, I don't know what they're even bitching about. It wasn't overtly about immigration. It wasn't so much about, gay pride and trannies. It seemed like they were just there. Like, no kings. Okay, when did Donald Trump say he's going to be a king? And if he's a king, how come he hasn't arrested Comey? How come he hasn't arrested, Eric Swalwell? Well, it just doesn't make sense. And I don't think it's really, I'm looking at Twitter and other social medias. I don't think anybody's buying this bullshit. Is it the same in Miami, or was I just at a redneck retard one?
No, we got the same thing over here. I kept asking, one of the first, like, why are you here? And like, it was a word salad. Everybody I asked, it was a word salad in response. So they just hate the president. And they can't tell you why. One of them actually had the balls to tell me economy,
Nazi. Nazi,
Yeah,
Nazi,
Nazi.
Nazi, Nazi.
But
Enrique, the
and
craziest
another
thing
thing that
I
we
heard
saw
was racist. That's all I
is
heard.
we saw like a coordination from the event organizers trying to plead with people not to fly any other flag but the American flag, which was listened. Obviously, they used Chinese, Amazon flags to come in.
Yeah, we heard you say that.
There's nothing wrong with, I mean, I guess Amazon per se, but like if you're gonna buy like an American flag, maybe Amazon is not the best place to do so. But I will tell you, like, there was a big crowd here. I've seen everywhere else. It's not like a major city. It's been dead. And I think that this little movement's going to die pretty quick because I don't think they liked hoisting the American flag much while we were there. I got that notion just simply by talking to them and asking them about the flag. And, it's all coordinated. So it's cool. But again, we got to expose a lot, and hopefully when we pull out the rest of the audio, you guys could enjoy some of the bullshit that was said.
I can't wait to see that, dude. You know that 8x12 flag I got hanging in the studio? I showed you the other day. I got that off Amazon. That's made in America, 100%. It was $250 though. Totally
I'm gonna
worth it.
leave you here with Barry a second. I gotta run out pretty quick.
Jim.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That line was, we need to deport you to a gym. You had everybody dying. That was
Yeah,
fucking
that.
good.
Well, I mean, it's because facts are facts, man.
It's Nikki, then Nicole, and then
Hold. Did you not, Tink? Did you not hear? Barry was talking. Hold on one second.
oh shit, sorry.
It's all right.
Oh no, you're good. I just want to, I have a little bit of a different opinion about these riots and everything. I want everyone to just pay attention. I have a funny feeling that these No Kings people are going to try to bring in the Israeli-Iran situation and rile up all those Hamas people on Columbia University and try to drag them into this immigration ICE shit, No King shit. So be ready for that. But
Well, you got that fucking imam. What was that last weekend saying that now there's jihad on America? So they are trying to co-opt this fucking No Kings thing.
Just to let everyone know, I'm now a popsicle stick chewing guy now for good. So
I thought it was French fries when I first saw it, and then I was like, "Oh, he's eating a popsicle stick." Okay, cool.
To be very clear, guys, also the No Kings thing. Remember, this is Father's Day. This is the Christ is King thing. This is also a dig at men. No Kings.
Oh, I don't know. Thank you, Frantic. That's definitely news to me. All right, Nikki, Nicole, Zach. I got that wrong. My bad. But ladies first. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go real fast. I was just gonna say, I think that I think that the sorry, Nikki, did you? Okay, Nikki,
There's two Nicks. Sorry about that.
Jesus. Sorry, Nikki. Whatever. Okay. I was just, I'm like, keep losing my train of thought, but I was going to say that I think that this is all like a larger coordination, and they're going to, of course, I think it was Barry who just said, leverage off of any group. I mean, like if there's like a fucking something, this big influx of Ukraine again, they'll be all over this shit, and they'll get everybody to rally together, which is nothing more than like, they have no message. Their message is numbers for optics to garner fear in the feeble-minded people that still watch mainstream news to think that they are the loud majority when in fact they're the loud minority. The question I had was more around, if you had the opportunity to give a message to people that say that they're on the right and that say, they support freedom and that say that they're lions and not sheep, but fucking hide behind their fucking keyboards and lock themselves and barricade themselves in their houses whenever there's a little bit of conflict, what message would you send to those people? Because those are the people that are actually still sort of they're helping to perpetuate this narrative while they're fucking saying that they're on the right and that they're patriots and all this bullshit. And if there was something you could say to all of them, if you're in front of them with a megaphone, what would you say to either Barry or Enrique?
Well, me personally, I don't know if I would say anything because I recognize this is a deeper problem on many fronts. We've had years and years and years of feminizing men, tearing down masculinity and shaming it, and so you have that aspect. I mean, you look at just back in the 80s. I was born in 83, and our heroes were He-Man and the fucking Ninja Turtles. Now these men, they look up to like Tyler
and G.I. Joe.
Yeah, GI Joes. Now they look up to Justin Bieber and fucking RuPaul and shit. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. So you have that aspect. And I said this the other day. The reason why groups like the Proud Boys exist is because conservative men were pussies for too long, and that's why we're out here. But as far as something to say to rally people up to be better, to do what they say they are and be about what they say they're about, it goes back to everybody wants to be a patriot until it's time to do patriot shit. Same thing with the Proud Boys. For a lot of people, it's just a cool T-shirt and a fucking hat, and that's all they really want. But I don't think we can fix this issue until we make loving America cool again and being a man cool again.
I would have to agree. I want to just counter with one of my biggest gripes as a woman, is that I agree. I actually support the notion of saying repeal the 19th to trigger people because conversations need to be had. And my last quick rant, and then I will go on mute, is I've ranted this before, is women on the right and the left will all attest and say, yeah, women are always right, men are always wrong, and they are emasculating men by doing so. And women on the right are just as bad for doing it. So any women who are in the home with a man, maybe let them be the man once in a while and stop trying to constantly rule the house. And I'm not saying that and direct that to anybody, but anybody who's here listening who thinks that if a man says something in a forest and a woman isn't around to hear it, is he still wrong? Any woman who answers yes to that needs to check themselves at the fucking door, because it is undermining, and we are helping to perpetuate this demasculinization of men subconsciously and without even fucking realizing it. So I applaud you, Barry, for your comment. Thank you for that. I'll go on mute, and fucking here's to freedom.
Well, I mean, if a tree falls in the forest and no one was there to hear it make a sound, then we definitely found the next spot for one of Kamala Harris's next speech. But the
paddleboarding chef, right? Where'd you go?
Yeah, I mean, it is a real problem. That's men. What's happening to men is terrible.
We got Zach. Zach's next.
Great space and great live stream, Rob. Tink, you guys are awesome. Enrique and Barry, you guys did fucking awesome. I was watching the live stream while I was on lunch. Them leftists are so fucking crazy, and all that shit was paid for, but they're fucking nuts, dude. You can't even talk to them at all. But
yeah,
I mean, deport to the gym was awesome.
Yeah, well, this, I blame Lizzo for this.
She's losing weight now. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's a damn shame because
she has
a lot of people disappointed.
You memed her so bad with that McDonald's meal. That's why.
No, she has a thyroid problem. You're being mean.
Yeah, bullshit.
And real quick, I said this.
Fibromyalgia.
Men, there's a big misconception that men protect women because they're weak, and that's really not true. Women are strong. Women are very valuable, and we cannot live our lives without them. But men don't protect them because we're weak. We protect them because sometimes they're retarded, and that's just the fact of life. And that's
I was about to call you a fucking white knight and fucking shit on you, but you redeemed yourself right there, bro.
I'm so glad.
I was like, wait a minute, dude, aren't you married? You're not.
Dude, I am. When I get home, I'm gonna have a Puerto Rican woman beating the shit out of me. Watch.
Oh boy.
With her shoe.
With her shoe.
While making you dinner.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
I'm hungry too. I probably want to wash
go
my
ahead.
mouth.
Okay, so Ghost is trying to come back in. Would you like her to come up and then ask Barry them a question?
Yeah, and we're gonna hopefully when Enrique gets back, we're gonna say see you later, homies. We'll catch you on your live stream later on tonight. And yeah, I guess if she wants to, if unless she's gonna inundate Barry with the insanity of Playboy magazines turn men into pedophiles.
No, it is a real problem.
I'm anti-pornography.
Yeah, I just want to say that Gosha, remember I warned you, beforehand, so I hope you took a shot. But Barry, and then when Enrique gets back, this is Gosha. I'm gonna let her up right now, and she's gonna ask you guys a question, and then that's gonna be the last question, guys, because Rob and I've been doing this since 9:30 this morning. I need to eat. I'm trying to do projects.
By the way, please follow our co-host, our host. Make sure you reshare the room. Make sure that you give, Patriot Rob here some love, because it's not always easy managing all of us. And thank you all for your patience today. And please
Yeah,
follow
especially
me
trying to
and follow
manage
my
all you
alt account
motherfuckers
at
with
Francie Crazy
vaginas.
Things.
Thanks, Francie. All right, Gosh, you go ahead.
Hi, Rob. I'm just a 33-year-old first responder's wife. So that's all.
No
My
red flags.
husband was my husband was a Chicago fireman, and I got a lot to say. I gotta call out a lot of BS. So I do it in an artistic way. So my apologies if you
Did
don't
you say
understand
autistic
it.
way?
I'm sorry.
Can I
Forgive me.
ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
Do you ever get when people call you out or like you say something and then they come back with a direct argument? Do you take the time to listen and open your ears to deem that it might be actually true instead of just opinions? Are you open-minded to being understanding if you're wrong?
Oh yeah, of course. The only reason that I skipped in and out is because I have really bad internet. I'm in the middle of a forest and I'm trying to chop down some white pine dead branches for a fashion show I'm doing.
Why's it gotta be
And
white?
I'm riding and there's pine dust everywhere and I'm trying to video. And I'm just like, this is such interesting conversation, but like I got so much bullshit going on in my life right now. It's like I got to keep going in and out. You know what I mean? That's all. No, I could take it. Oh my God, I could take it.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody, I'm going to do a little housekeeping here, and we're going to talk real quick about Ice Raid news. Barry, they sent me a script, and it's like, I want to be like, hey guys, this is really, really, really long.
You should get Miss Kitty to read it for you instead.
You don't think I could do it with my voice?
I don't know. Could you?
I want a copy because I've been telling people about this thing, and whatever you got, I'll rant because I go on Spaces. And I was talking about it. I was like fumbling. So send it to me.
This is
It's
like
funny, but I want to hear it.
Barry. This is like 8 pages worth of shit.
We have fake sponsors that are better than this.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna try to do this. All right, hey listeners, let's take a quick break to talk about something new and innovative that's making waves in the community, in community safety and blockchain technology. Ice Raid. There are 55 million crypto users in the U.S. This is the largest voting bloc in America now, bigger than Auto Workers Union and Teamsters combined. The Ice Raid app wants to onboard the rest of America who have yet to use Web3 app, but we need your help. Imagine a world where you can play an active role in keeping your community safe while earning rewards for your efforts. That's exactly what Ice Raid offers. Ice Raid is a groundbreaking Web3 app that empowers everyday citizens like you to assist law enforcement by reporting suspicious activities, from illegal immigration to other serious crimes like drug trafficking, homicide, terrorism, obstruction of justice, and animal cruelty. That's the big one. Ice Raid lets you capture and upload photos of criminal suspects through a secure, encrypted platform, and it's all anonymous. Here's how it works. Download the Phantom Wallet to your iOS or Android device. Be sure to follow the directions to safeguard your 12-word seed phrase. Then head to https://explorer.iceraid.us and connect your wallet. Snap photos of suspects. You must be on location and you must upload the photos through Ice Raid Explorer using the same device you took the photos with. Tick the box that applies to the activity you witnessed. You can also add additional info and provide more context. Once your submission is verified by the cutting-edge AI system, you earn raid tokens. So basically, this app is, if you guys see illegal immigrants, you take a picture of them, and you get paid to do it, paid in crypto to do it.
So what you're saying is essentially
Wait. Missy, hold on 1 second. Go ahead, Barry.
This is essentially like a MAGA version of that Pokemon Go game then.
Yes, that's exactly what.
You gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all. The app
I'll be
features a
having
3D
like
map.
crackers.
The app features a 3D map of the United States with the red and green dots on it. If you click any of the dots, you can see the suspects. You can also corroborate images already uploaded by others on the Ice Raid Explorer by adding information. If you click a dot and see a suspect and a location on the Explorer that you recognize, you can corroborate a witness by adding additional dialogue. Example, oh yeah, I see this person on the corner near my house all the time selling drugs, etc. Okay, so
there's more.
yeah, there's more.
Can I find Jesus?
ICE Raid isn't just about rewards, it's about making America safe again. By crowdsourcing intelligence, ICE Raid helps law enforcement act faster and more efficiently, potentially revolutionizing how national security is handled. Plus, they've got a special program for honest, hardworking, undocumented immigrants with no criminal history. By self-reporting through the ICE Raid to pursue legal status, they could earn a significant reward. Though, of course, final decisions on status are up to the government authorities. Now, ICE Raid makes it clear that they're not affiliated with the U.S. government, but they're talking with agencies like Department of Homeland Security and other law enforcement agencies. ICE Raid is paving the way for what they call the GovFi revolution, a $5 trillion opportunity to make government agencies more efficient and transform how governments and citizens work. Want to get involved? You can buy Raid tokens or earn it. Head to iceraid.us to learn more, check out their launch plan, and see how you can start earning rewards while helping make America safe again. Holy
I just had
God.
a little thought.
I have many
Bro,
questions.
yes, but bro, we gotta talk to ICE Raid and be like, hey guys.
We got to get a contest started between all of us.
I can summarize that. Send me the script.
So, you know what's going to be funny?
Let's start a Facebook.
What's gonna be funny, Barry?
Excuse me, a X contest between all of us to see who can get the most.
Barry, go ahead.
What's going to be funny is, obviously the left is going to fucking cry and scream and say, oh my God, they're making an app and they're snitching on people. I tend to remember some group called Sedition Hunters that
Yeah.
did the same thing against American citizens. So am I supposed to feel sorry?
Yeah, no. Fuck that. Sedition
gonna
hunters.
report that leftist,
Those
and
those
they're
sedition
gonna-
hunters can fuck right off. Seriously, I would love to catch one of those motherfuckers and get right in their fucking faces.
Oh, we know who the lady is that started it. She was a school teacher. We've got and yeah.
Yeah. See that. Yeah. So I ended up
Can I
in
get
a.
Elian Gonzalez?
Yeah, I ended up in a space with.
You know,
some of the
Enrique
best
Tarrio
incredible-
is the real Elian Gonzalez, right? He
Yeah,
never
Can I
left.
get
yeah,
Enrique
he
Tarrio?
just made his way back from Cuba.
Make sure you petition them to include him.
All right, guys. I want to thank everybody. We got 9,541 people watching right now on the live. I am beyond stoked, and hopefully the fucking studio is stoked.
Yeah, no,
I wanna-
and if one of them just goes over and follows at the American Rise, then they've done their job for the day. So that's good.
Yeah, and if they go over and if one person, I think you got quite a few followers there, Bear.
Rob, before
Oh
we go,
yeah,
can we make sure
follow
everybody-
me to your demise.
Their link to their show and everything. So make sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do mine first. So
Absolutely, Daddy.
yeah, follow everybody on here at the American Rise, at Rob1772, at Noble One, at Warboy Studios. I think it's at Ice Raid News. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us today. Barry, we had, like, when you guys started, we had like 290 people in the space, and then I was getting DMs going, dude, we can't stand because all you could hear was the megaphones and the police sirens and everything.
Oh, imagine what we were listening to.
Oh yeah, I can, dude. I wouldn't want to be.
You
on the
know.
receiving end. Yeah, I know. I've been on the receiving end. I don't want to be on the receiving end anymore. But so I want to thank my co-hosts, Tink and Frantic Missy. You guys follow them because they're awesome. I really do appreciate
Also
the help.
follow my alt account at Frantic Pissy. That's where I hold the
And
much beloved micro pizza
and
support groups.
what is it? Captain Send Feet Pics. That's the other one.
Yes, that's my alter ego, Dr. Sim Feet Pics. I host
Dr.
micro
Sim
penis
Feet
support
Pics.
groups
Okay.
because
All
we're all
right.
trying to grow together.
Yes. So yeah, please follow everybody. Follow Chad at I'm
I also
Fired Up.
radiation.
And Missy, zip your strip for a minute. I need to finish this. Thank you.
I can't hear. I got a thunderstorm. My bad.
Listen, what did I say, woman?
Yes, Daddy.
Fuck. Christ almighty. All right. Yeah. Again, I want to thank everybody for showing up today. I want to thank everybody who was watching the live. I want to thank everybody on YouTube and Rumble and X Live and on the Warboy Studios. I want to thank everybody that came into the space to ask questions, that participated. And I want to give it up to you guys for doing what you do. I wish I could have been there. Yeah, I really do, because I feel like I'm a fucking wasteoid sitting in my studio. So now I'm heading out to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, to see what the fuck's going on there. And I'm just gonna do an X Live from my phone, see what we can get done. And yeah, you guys have a great day. Don't let the fucking terrorists win. Don't live in fucking fear. Don't sit in your house because you're worried about anything happening. Go out there and live your fucking life. And if they fuck around, let them find out. So, uhuru, brother. Missy, go ahead.
I'm probably going to, I'm not going to go out because it's thunderstorming here, but what I'm going to do is later I'm going to link all the streams and I'm going to run it all through StreamYard. So if y'all can just send me your stuff, I'll make sure that I can put everybody on a panel later on if you're all going to be out, so everybody can see all the same footage.
All right. Tink, you got anything coming up?
No. But thank you for having me as co-host, and thank you to Barry and Enrique for doing this. You guys, appreciate you so much. It was definitely eye-opening more than some, but yeah, thank you guys. Thanks to everybody who came in, and yeah, I got nothing.
All right, guys. You all have a great day. Thank you for hanging out with me for the last 5.5 hours. It was fucking awesome. I had a good time. Now I have to piss and I have to eat.
We will be streaming the riots tonight.
Yeah,
on
we
Enrique's channel.
will be streaming the riots tonight. So keep your eye out for that. All right, so Barry, I'm gonna get off the space first, and then I'm gonna come back here. All right, guys, have a great day.
Bye.
And then I'm gonna end the stream.